July 4th, 1776, the day America declared independence from Britain. Fast forward to today, July 4th, 2025. We are rocking and rolling in Richmond, Virginia for the sixth and final signature of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Richmond. You are looking live at the sights and sounds of Richmond, Virginia, and here we are at the Henrico Sports and Event Center as we begin coverage of day one of ACL signature number 6. We welcome you into the booth. Jake Brennan alongside, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're down to the court instead. Attaboy, Corey Russell. There's a look at the Henrico Sports and Event Center. Women's, juniors, and seniors, both pro and amateurs, getting started here. We're going to unveil that blue curtain in just a little bit to show you our amazing broadcast we have set up this weekend. We have Cornhole for a Cause, and we'll welcome you into the booth. Finally, Jake Brandon alongside. Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your dials. The Dream Team is back. It is Wally K9 Kassler. Happy 4th of July, everybody, yes, from all of us here at the American Cornhole League. We are live and in living color. It is so great to be here back in Henrico for the second time this season. And Wally, man, how does it feel? Dream Team back together, brother.
Well, some of us in a little bit more color than others. I didn't get the memo that we were supposed to red, white, and blue it up. But, yeah, man, exciting times. You know, we're, about 80 miles away from the capital of the country, man? Mm-hmm. It's going to be a great time. Fireworks going off outside later tonight, but here in the court, it's going to be exciting to see what players bring the action. Today we got women's, juniors, and seniors underway right now. Singles action a little bit later. And I'm excited to be back on the mic, man. I missed you guys. It's been fun. Hopefully you guys have missed me as well. I want to make sure that you guys are active in the chat today because I got the monitor right there. I'm going to be reading some comments. We're going to be following along in the brackets, starting things off with another birthday boy.
Let's go. Yeah, but before we take a look at that, let's take a look and a deeper dive at all three women's, juniors, and senior singles standings. We start with the women, number 1 in the world right now, Caitlin Allshouse. Wally, is that a surprise to you at all?
It is actually a surprise because Caitlin Allshouse wasn't even in the pro division at the start of the season. You know, she worked her way up, rightly so. I think she lost to Tristan Deese at the qualifier by a couple points. So, I mean, she deserved a pro spot. Made her way all the way into the pro division and has not looked back. She's got, as you see right there, some championship boards. You know, being ahead of Cheyenne Bubenheim is a surprise for anyone. Cheyenne Bubenheim has been number 1 at the top. You see right there, Sarah Cassie and Elizabeth Tennyson ahead of her. Damon Dennis, number 1 in the senior, not a surprise at all, sitting there at 2070 in points. You see Dan Schulten, 2009 points, a little bit of a separation there. But starting off in the juniors division, we have an opportunity here for players like Zach Aken, who's on our court right now, to catch up because Tony Forbes is not here today, and the overall number 1 seed in the bracket, Gabriel Clawson, already in the losers bracket. So,
Wow. Let's take a look. Let's take a walk down to the court as we are ready for our first match of the day. But first, we're back here one more time. Shout out Corey Russell. But no, it's going to be a fantastic day. We have junior singles coverage first. We'll have women's and seniors as well, and we also have pro singles later today. And there's a look at the birthday boy, Hayden Gonzalez. Happy birthday,
Hayden and America.
And America. It's also America's birthday today.
America's a little bit smaller than Hayden there in the font.
Yeah, just a little bit. And we are ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Our first match of the weekend, Zach Aken, Hayden Gonzalez. And now we think about it, 4 junior singles brackets, very small brackets. So this is already a king seat game. Hayden Gonzalez defeated Jacob Gore in his first match, and Zach Aken defeated Logan Dupler in his first match. So a very good tests for both of these players out of the gate.
Looking in the chat, Caleb Randolph says it's his dad, Dwayne Adams' birthday, and he wants us to give him a shout-out for his birthday as he's deployed in Germany. Unfortunately, though, we don't do shout-outs, Caleb, so
Yeah,
no shout-out there to Dwayne Adams. Otherwise, we would probably do it, but no shout-out. Sorry about that.
Not even if you're in a different country, so sorry.
Nope.
Remember, the big thing this weekend, round limited format. We are playing just 12 rounds here in women's juniors and senior singles, and that is a huge force spot for the birthday boy to start. 4-0.
Yeah, it's going to be important for him to get comfortable early. You want to get him settled in so he doesn't make any rash decisions. In round-limited format, a lot of these high-skilled players will have an opportunity to almost put themselves in a hole by going for a roll or an airmail that just doesn't hit. I got some weird horn going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's
on
going
the other side. It's getting a lot of cheer. I think there's like a graduation or something was set up yesterday, but I thought they tore all that down.
They definitely did, yeah. It's definitely a broadcast over there.
Well, they're getting hype. And I like we do have the NASCAR guys coming in, so I wonder if they're over there showing up early.
Yeah, 4 NASCAR drivers will be here tonight. Cornhole for a Cause on ESPNU. Hayden Gonzalez, one thing I'm noticing, no longer taking a step. He used to step to throw, and now he's not. Hayden going to try to bounce it over, but he's right on top, and he loves it. Tough shot for Zach Aken to wash out the round.
And that's kind of what I'm talking about right here in the situation. You're going slick side down to drive through. A lot of these young junior players are going to start putting up blockers and make things a little bit messy. I'm looking at Jackson Gore right across from us right now. He's got a smile on his face. He's kind of just dying right now, wanting to say something to these guys, but he's holding it in.
Jackson Gore, obviously very familiar with this place. We flash you back to December. We had an open here before the signature season started. Jackson Gore took down singles, winning his very first singles title. He beat the players, the likes of Cash Shamness and Jamie Graham.
You know, every single time I watch Hayden Gonzalez, I cannot stop looking at his eyes mid-throw. Mm-hmm. The first bag, he looked over to the left to Jackson. The second bag, he looked over to the right here at the table, and it's mid-throw. He says he doesn't recognize that he does it, but it's just like...
Yeah. It's not the first time we've noticed that either. Yeah. Every time he's on the live stream, we notice it. A couple of nice back-to-back rolls, and now we'll see if Hayden can do it again.
You see Caitlin Allshouse make her way there to the back round.
Nice roll. Gives Zach Aken on the board. It's 6-2.
Caitlin is the 1 seed in the women's bracket. There he is. A look at Jackson Gore, open number 5 singles winner.
The same venue. He's wearing that same jersey, too.
Same jersey, same venue, same 2 commentators.
Kind of, yeah.
I think we're in a different spot in the building, though, so we're kind of mixing that up.
We're a couple inches over to the left, I think, it feels like.
Yep. What up, Nick? How you doing? Welcome in. Al Castro. Donnie McPhee. How you guys doing? Santa Claus.
Oh, Hayden off the back. Opportunity for Aken to get back in this game here in round number 4.
Now, Jake, you and I got a chance to play earlier. We had some downtime. You whooped me. We're back to even for those keeping track at home. 1-1. We might have our tiebreaker at Worlds broadcast to America. But do you feel like the boards are playing fast or slow at all? I think they're playing normal.
A little bit on the slower side. Closer to normal, but a little bit on the slower side. As Hayden's 4th bag checks up. That's a 3 spot for Zach. That's 5 points in 2 rounds, and it's a 1-point game. What up, Alicia? Alicia Mullen in the chat. My favorite boss of all time.
Here's an opportunity for Zach to take the lead now.
Zach Aken coming off of a junior singles title in Utica, New York, so he's looking to go back-to-back.
Bagger James says, can we make Brighton, Michigan an open signature event too? We always bring out so many fans, players. It would be nice to have both. We actually loved out there in Brighton, Michigan. Both times we've been out there, we've had a great time. So Michigan always represents very, very well. couple of these venues that we returned to, Brighton, Michigan, and then here in Henrico. I think this is, our third time in the last couple of years. So.
That's a lead change for Zach. Give him 4 more. It's 9 points in just 3 rounds. It's now 9-6.
We are going to stay in the juniors bracket for our next match. Jackson Gore and Ryan Schrader will make their way to the courts. That will be for the C bracket king seat. And then we're going to hop over to seniors, take a look at Steve Schrader. More than likely going to take on his partner, Dan Glowski, as he is up 17-1 over Stacy Campbell. This is going to be a big pickup here for Hayden. He's going to have to get this bag to chop this lead into 9-8. Still got plenty of time. Might actually take the lead now.
Can Hayden clean it up? Slick side down, no. It will be 2, though. Back to a 1-point game, 9-8.
Yeah, in round-limited format, it's a very important to make sure that you have first throw. So you get to be able to dictate how the round gets played out. Currently 9-8, round 7. Still plenty of time, but you got to think at some point you got to make your move. I mean, that's an accidental block that might work out for him. It is in Zach's lane. It's currently in the diamond position. But Zach is just too good.
Wow. Beautiful roll. That's a tough collect for Hayden, too, on that opposite hand side.
Yeah, I'm not going for it. I'm leaving it there.
Making Zach roll over that 3 more times. He misses that one, but now that's a tough shot for Hayden. Can he get around it? He's going to try to bounce over it, and he does. Good shot. Now can Aken. He's going to go up. He's abandoning the roll, and he sits on the back lip. Can Hayden do it again? He's 2 for 2. Hayden going up at it. No, but that's just as good, if not better. It takes away the drag opportunity. Now he's going to go back to the roll. Leaves it short. Is that bag moving?
Using his Jedi mind tricks to keep that one there. The facial expression tells the whole story. We are going to get that lead changed 10-9.
He's lucky
Hayden
it
takes
wasn't 4.
over. But, yeah, I was going to say, Zach going back to that roll. You saw him just completely abandon it by going for the airmail before. He wasn't confident about getting over that pile. The final shot there, it showed why.
Round 8 of 12, so just 5 to go.
What's up, Maureen? Welcome in. This is indeed shootout format, Josh.
Round limited. And there's another miss for Aken. That's going to take a lot of pressure off of Hayden. Because now you're almost guaranteed to keep the lead after this round. Ooh. He's a chance he can bring that back as Gonzalez has a 4-bagger. He's going to go after this. This is a tough shot. Aken staying sticky. Oh, he left it short. It was on line. Not enough mustard on that roll. And that's a 4 spot. That'll make it 14-9.
What up, Patty P? Welcome in. I've been telling Patty P back home, too, don't chase bags. Just like that right there. Zach Aken chase the bag.
Chase the bag.
Instead of giving up 2 points. And this is a situation where if you're going to 21, fine, chase away. You tipped it. You brought it a little bit closer. But in round-limited format with only 4 rounds left to go, you cannot afford to give up 4 points, and that's exactly what happened there.
Oh, Hayden gives it back, but you're okay. You're up 5 right now.
I think Hayden's sitting in great position to close this out.
Oh, what a shot. Leaving his bag in front. That makes that collect by Aken a little bit more difficult. He's still going to go after it. No. He's going to leave it there. He's going to wait for his 4th bag. And that's better than in. Slick side for Aken, and it checks up again. Another tough break for Zach. That's 4 more. And Hayden is running away with it. It's 18-9.
I think that was a mental mistake there from Zach Aken. I believe he needed to chase that on bag number 3. You talked about Hayden's 4th bag checking up right there on the red zone. That's why he's getting points this round. because Zach gave him one extra bag to play defense.
I mean, even still, I'm okay with going after it on bag number 4, but you have to throw it harder. It's better to miss deep than miss short. And that's exactly what happened with Zach.
I wouldn't have mind chasing on bag number 4 if Hayden wouldn't have had that bag out of play already.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex is right. This game may not even go 12 rounds. Nathan asking if we're just on Facebook. No, we're also on YouTube and ESPN Plus. Nope, just on YouTube. Sorry. And ACL Cornhole TV. Aken, slick side. No, and that's going to do it. It does not take all 12 rounds before Hayden Gonzalez is into the king seat of the junior singles B bracket. He will need to be double dipped.
We are going to take a look over in the C bracket. Jackson Gore making his way back to the court. He's going to take on Ryan Schrader. We're going to take a break. See you guys back here in just a little bit.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Almonds like this, ranch flavored, cashews like that,
Buffalo flavor.
this plus that is flavor harmony. Do all the nuts, and do all the flavor.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheels starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Camping World has the best RV prices and the best RV brands in America. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
Starting route to the Richmond region.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Women's, juniors, seniors, singles coverage continues here in Richmond, Virginia. ACL signature number 6, 4th of July, Independence Day. Jackson Gore is on the court taking on Ryan Schrader, and when you have one Gore, you have multiple. As you see Jacob and Scotty.
He looks distraught.
Watching on as well. Yeah, Jacob Gore, I saw him somewhere. He lost to Hayden Gonzalez and then fell to Logan Zucker, so Jacob Gore is out of junior singles already.
Gets a chance to become a fan now. These two my guys, man. 2 former K9 sponsored players. What up, Randy? Welcome in.
We looked through some of these brackets before this game gets too far into it. We got some king seed games in a lot of them. Women's bracket A is Caitlin Allshouse versus Sam Finley. B is Sarah Cassidy versus Peyton Haynes. C is Elizabeth Tennyson versus Riley Schaff. And D is Gina Ramirez versus Cameron Belvin. Juniors A, Mason Schrader has already defeated Levi Haddock. And we just watched Hayden Gonzalez take down Zach Aken. This match is the king seed for the C bracket. And Sammy Sodto versus Cash Shamness is the king seed for the D bracket. On the senior side, Damon Dennis versus Jeff Reynolds on the A bracket. Brent DeSherry, who defeated Dan Schulten, versus Lee Tibbs on the B bracket. Steve Schrader versus Dan Glowski in the C bracket. That match is next. And then in the D bracket, it is Donald Cupp versus Mike Clayton. As we are live here, Jackson Gore, Ryan Schrader, and those are the seniors, women's and junior standings again. Everybody give a shout out to Corey Russell. He's
what up, Mish?
struggling this
Welcome
morning.
in. If you want to hop in Corey's computer and help him out, he could use some help, Mish.
He really could.
He's struggle bussing. Do we have a truck graphic or sound?
It's
been a while since I've commentated.
Moving.
It's been a while since I've commentated. You guys still have the truck sound?
I don't even think so.
Yeah. That's all right. We'll get him there. Corey's doing a lot of work. Schrader, 2 bags in, but 1 bag off the back. If Jackson can collect this, we got some points.
And he does. Nice shot. Guaranteed 3. How many will it be? It will be 3. 3-0 start for Gore.
Nicely done, Dr. Seuss.
That's my nickname in high school.
You know, Seuss was his middle name, and he wasn't really a doctor. He put doctor on there because of his incomplete doctorate degree.
What was his first name then?
Gabriel? No. Is it Gerald?
What was his last name? Ooh. Schrader, opportunity to wash out the round if he can collect this bag. Nice shot. Ooh, Jackson actually helped out Ryan, so he may be able to grab that bag and take 2 points. Schrader, he's going up. Schrader is left. Give Jackson 2 more. It's 5-zip. Is by TV right now. The one.
Slick side tilt that time.
That misses left.
Jake, have you played a round limited format tournament?
Yeah, every college tournament I played in was round limited.
Do you feel like you play with that in mind at the beginning, and then you get into a rhythm, you forget it's round limited, or is it just on your mind the entire time?
It really depends, because if you're throwing well and you're winning, you're like you forget about it. But in a couple of cases, like I remember playing this one game. I started out, it was wash, and then I gave up. I went down like 6-0 in round 7. And that's when you start to panic. Like, okay, I only have 6 rounds to make up these 6 points. It gets a little stressful at the end there.
I just feel like I would think about it and try not to make a mistake, and then after a while, I get in a groove, I would just check out and just start making bags.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Kelly. Just in time. You actually missed it. Your sponsor player, Hayden Gonzalez, took down his first match. He's in the king seats of the B bracket. Shout out to Kelly from Bag Queens Cornhole. She's been around 10 PPR check player before, but this week brought to you by Siva, Visit Richmond, and Bush's Best Beans. Where's your Sean Latham Bush's Best Beans emphasis?
Oh, it was right after that disgusting push by Ryan Schrader. Looking to get a 4-bagger here. Finish up. He will. Is Ryan Schrader back? Question mark. He looks good.
He was back last week. Well, no, I almost spoiled my pick for doubles. I'm not going to spoil it, though. I don't want to tell you guys early that I think Jay Rubin and Ryan Schrader is going to win doubles.
Yeah, don't do that. Why would you do that? Take a look at this one more time. Look at this 3-bag push. This is a tough shot. They're back-to-back, so you don't really have a wide plane to go on, and he hit that perfectly.
Yeah, that's risky, too. You throw too hard, you might bar or soap yourself off the back. You throw too soft, you might clog, give up 6. Speed control, perfectly executed there by Ryan Schrader.
So the way it works is that we will have all 4 women's singles bracket winners play on TV this weekend, and then we'll take the final 2 for juniors and the final 2 for seniors. Nice shot from Jackson Gore.
Some brackets are moving along faster than others. We're going to have our first championship match already.
Wow.
Mason Schrader against Gabriel Clawson.
I like that bag better than in if I'm Jackson. This is going to be hard to go through if I'm Schrader. And he misses it off to the right. His other bag does not go. Can Jackson sneak in for 5? Yes! What a shot from Gore. Give him 5. He's going to double his point total. That'll make it 10-2.
It's always hard to play with a strategy in mind of I hope my opponent misses. In that situation there from Ryan, I would like him to stay sticky side and push in the pile. Going slick side was a little bit too risky, but Jackson Gore with having the final shot, I think he kind of had to go for it there. Well, opportunity here. He needs these 2 points.
Need him bad. That's a tough grab, though. Going slick side at it.
That's
nice
Ryan
shot.
Schrader. He can get it.
He learned that from you?
He did. Jackson learned that from me. Sneaking in with the bag on the right side of the hole. See the AAR boys there in the background. That's not Ty Thompson, by the way.
I thought it was for a second when I
not.
saw him. Yeah,
No.
not Ty Thompson. Oh, slick side. He took too much off of it.
That's a huge 2 points that you needed right there. Chase right there with Mason Schrader. Again, I've talked about it. Mason could have a Mason versus Ryan Schrader finale. That'd be awesome.
That would be sick.
I've always wanted like Jackson versus Jake on the live feed on like ESPN or Mason versus Ryan. It'd be a good family moment.
Is everything this weekend shootout format says literal ACL intern Zachary Stickney literally is employed by the company for the summer and does not know the format. So
not mad.
Shout out Stick.
Just disappointed.
See what Schrader does here. He's not going to go backside on this, right? No. Oh, he goes off. He's only going to get a point. Or no, is that his bag underneath of it? It was. That's going to be 3 more for Gore. It's 13-2. And the first bag block, he did not want that, though. Up 13-2 in round limited format. The last thing you do is want to create a dirty board. You want to put every bag in the hole.
Yeah, but it accidentally worked. Let's see if Ryan can collect this bag. He's got some work to do just to try and even out this round.
Oh, good thing that hole was there. Just caught the lip. But now Ryan is still going to go after it. He is.
I think he's going for a bully.
Oh, beautiful shot. Good call. Now you could have an and one attempt if you're feeling greedy.
Oh, now you go for it.
Now you 100% go for it. Schrader going up. Schrader clean.
That would have been a perfect opportunity to hit the and one as Jay Rubin walks by in the background as the shot's going. That's a big round, though. 13-6 getting first throw. We talk about it plenty of times. You're always trying to expect to get 2 points per round. That still won't even get you there. You got to manufacture now.
You need 2.33 points repeating per round. But when that's not going to help. 2 points here could pretty much seal it. Beautiful bag, better than in. Schrader slick side cleans it up, but this is in for 2 to put you on 15 and give you a 9-point advantage. Yes. Here's a look at the AAR boys.
Yep. Sam Finley in the background there as well.
And now if you're Ryan Schrader, you're simple. You need a 5 spot and a 4 spot. Piece of cake.
Back against the wall. You got no choice but to make him now.
And that's a good start.
Opportunity.
Got to hit a block.
Yeah, got to go blocker and bag one too far, though.
Oh, but Gore gives it back again. That bag on the left side may fall off as well.
I was going to say, this could be the 5 points per round that
He's
you
going
need.
after it, though. He's going after it. You can't go after that. Maybe you can. I don't think you can get that, though. Gore is short again. My goodness.
This actually might be perfect because he could probably hit that ripper into the other one and knock it off the side.
Little reverse cut. Not terrible. Gore can clean this up and maybe only give up 2. He does.
Let's see if Schrader can figure out how to get that bag off the side of the board.
If he can, it would be for 3, assuming he goes in. Oh, it moved a lot, but it somehow just hangs on.
Rippers are grippers.
It's only going to be 2. It's 15-8. And as we enter our 12th and final round, Ryan needs a 7 spot. First things first, you got to hit a block.
Kayla says, is this not round limited? No, it is not round limited.
That may be okay. It's right in Jackson's lane, and his first bag goes off.
I'm telling you, the accidental blockers work, but you got to get 7 here. Jackson didn't even need to go for the hole in that bag. Really, all you got to do is just kind of lay on the board right behind it.
I'll tell you what, that may help out Schrader.
Unfortunately, Schrader has to go for that front bag.
Yeah.
That's the only way he can get 7. He's got to have a 4-bagger here.
Unless you get 10 on 3. Oh!
Hopped himself on slick side.
I'm telling you what, Wally, there's a chance here.
This could be shot of the week.
There's a chance.
This could be shot of the week.
No shot he gets this, right?
I mean, you got no choice but to try it, so we're going to find out.
Going at it. Oh, he hit it short. It was on line. I would have loved to see him try it. That is going to do it. Jackson Gore survives. But I tell you what, Ryan Schrader was an inch away from maybe one of the greatest shots.
Ryan Schrader did not look in control the entire game, so having a chance to even make it, it was impressive. But Jackson Gore in this building, he's successful. Take a look at the new graphics there provided by the truck. Jackson Gore scoring in 5 rounds to get 15-9 victory over Ryan Schrader. That last one had a chance to get back into it. But you see Dan Glowski making his way over to the court. Steve Schrader going to come and join him here on center court in just a little bit. We'll see you guys back here in Henrico right after this.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Almonds like this, ranch flavor, cashews like that,
buffalo flavor.
This plus that is flavor harmony. To all the nuts, and to all the flavor. Here's a pistachio, peppercorn flavor. Here's a cashew,
Parmesan flavor.
Living together in flavor harmony. To all the nuts, and to all the flavor.
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Camping World has the best RV prices and the best RV brands in America. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Senior singles action here. We're switching gears over to the old dudes. Old dudes who can sling some cornhole bags. Truck driver Steve Schrader taking on Dan Glowski.
Good Jim Callio there up the side of the screen, all decked out in America from head to toe. Nope, the other way. Those are Bush's Beans.
How about us?
Let's take you guys on a journey of our sponsors here with Bush's Best in the background, and then visit Virginia.com. I'm sorry, visit RichmondVA.com. Having ourselves a great time.
Shout out Corey Russell, doing a great job.
Peyton Haynes taking on Sarah Cassidy in the B bracket final. Sarah Cassidy in the lead there, 5-3. Steve Schrader off to a 2-0 start right here.
Yellow on yellow, not a bad color we see often in the pro division.
Got to match those jerseys.
Steve's going to pick up 2 more points. Look at camera 7 over there. Bracket final, Mason Schrader versus Gabe Clawson.
Gabe was off to an 8-0 start in that one. Mason battling back is now 8-5. Uh-oh. Ooh, Steve in a little bit of trouble here. Stepping out to try and collect again. This time he went slick side down at it. Steve's got some nose down tilt. It's going to make it a little bit harder for that right to left movement.
Great block.
I think he can still go through this. Just a little tap. Just a little tap. Ooh,
not enough
side
tap.
Why are you sticky side tapping that?
Let's ask him. Steve, why are you doing that? Glowski will be happy to lay up. Oh, he almost fell, but he's going to take 2 points. Is Jacob Score still in it? No, he is not. There's Caitlin Allshouse.
She just woke up at the right time. She's going to be our next match.
Oh, my God, that's perfect.
She's gonna take on Sam Finley next.
Yeah, she's wide awake.
Great moment. Can we change that graphic on the top 10 females to that picture right there,
Yeah,
Corey?
right.
I'm sure she would love that. Congratulations to the chat. We're up to 100 messages already in just a few matches. That's what I'm talking about. That's the only way I like to commentate. If the chat's involved, I'm here for it. This is Steve's bag fell. I don't know if Steve even knows that. He's going slick side down. I would like a block.
Oh, he knocks his bag in, though.
Yeah, but he frees up the entire pile now for Dan. I would have loved to force Dan to shoot an air mill there.
That's not a bad bag. I think his swag bag on that right side will fall.
Was that last round at 8-on-4?
Yeah.
It wasn't 8-on-6?
No, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Chat, help me out on that. I thought it was an 8-on-6.
They put it in as an 8-on-4. Nothing we could do about it now.
Yeah.
Score says 6-4 Glowski.
Let's put a pin in those 2 points. You never know.
Right?
There's Sam Finley. He's going to come over and tell Caitlin, I saw you were sleeping. Better wake up. I'm going to take you down. That's how Sam Finley
No, it
talks
was
trash.
8-4 says Lane. It was 8-4.
Okay.
Here, you're just an idiot, Wally.
And there we go. Good match over there on court 68, 11-10. Gabriel Clawson in the lead over Mason Schrader in round 10.
There's a good look at women's doubles champions, Laura Dole, Miranda Coyle.
Zach Aken trying to get a revenge on Hayden Gonzalez on court 66. That scores 3-0 over there.
nice shot from Steve going right through it.
Okay, so Steve had 4. That's the problem with yellow on yellow bags. It's very hard to see.
Can you see yellow as a colorblind, or is it all gray to you?
It's all gray.
What colors can you see well?
Just 50 shades of gray. That's it.
Okay, all right. Is this round limited? Sure is. Oh, almost gave it back. He is going to take a point, though.
Yeah, if I were a player, I would have tried to take the lead there.
Yeah.
Steve just very content with the one.
Right, just a quick clarification. If you were in juniors bracket, we are playing rounds limited. All juniors.
Oh, there's Logan Duplin. He messaged me and said, hey, get a camera. Oh, we got another camera on Logan Duplin.
We got so many cameras on Logan Duplin.
There's the other one. There's so many. He texted me. He said, "Get Caitlin again. She fell asleep again."
Yeah, it's like telling us not to push a red button. Yeah, yeah, come on. You know what we're doing. Happy 4th, Alex.
We get 2 courts during signature play today. No, we don't
a lot
like
of courts.
you
What are you talking about?
Well, actually, yeah, there's over 100 courts here this weekend. Is this the last signature of the season? Asked Johnny. It sure is. Mm-hmm. After this event, the next time you will be seeing us will be at the 2025 World Championships in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Update in the D bracket. Cash Chamness and Ethan Farias in the loser bracket final, tied to 4-10. As Ethan scores a 6-point round as I'm talking about it. Winner of that one will get Sammy Sodto. 10 on 4. Sheesh. 10 on 4s aren't good. Also in this bracket, you got Stacy Campbell and Gerald Guidry. Steve loves that little step-out sneak around.
He does. Great shot. Those just super fast bags, sub-zero bags that Steve's throwing, into the swag bags that Dan's throwing.
Got rubies against glaciers.
Ever wanted to be a cowboy, Wally? Hit a little rodeo? Hit up a little rodeo? That's what Dan Glowski's about to do here. Mike Fabianar, happy 4th. Good to see him. Good to hear from you, man. Mm-hmm. Sitting in your super comfortable chair from Alpha Furnishing.
Yeah, all the headrests have been applied. Good to go.
Oh, almost, and it goes off. So Steve will take a point, and we are tied at 6.
A fast side of that ruby just kind of did him in right there. Once it hit the pile, knocked his 2 bags in, it rolled over to the slick side, and then just kept going. We are tied now 6-6, entering round 9. Chat, you guys are doing a pretty good job. Who wants to sponsor a PPR check next round? I'll let somebody in the chat sponsor it since I'm back. Whoopsie!
Wow.
Over, under 12.5 rounds. I'll take the under.
I'll take the under on that one, too, yeah, Trace. I may take the under on every match today, honestly.
Jeez. Steve gave it right back.
Ooh, I have to keep an eye on that yellow ruby swag bag, I think, on that right side. Will it fall? No. And there's a good look at the Camping World viewing deck.
Yeah, pretty cool venue here. We're in a, what is this, I guess volleyball/basketball facility. And then they got, you see basically what you're looking at right there, all the way around on both sides, on the left and the right. Pretty cool setup. People can go up there and just chill and relax and get away, or, watch these weird camera angles that we're providing you guys. Lots of cool things happen. Lots of cool things. Miss me in Utica? Oh, Zach, appreciate that, brother. I thought about going, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not a West Coast traveler just yet, and a 6.5-hour flight doesn't entice me. Plus, moving to Vegas, and me, she already had a vacation planned. It just kind of worked out better for her to go. She had a blast from what it sounds like, getting to hang out and chill in Delta One, get massages and free food and all that type of stuff.
I wish I could do that, but you know what? That's what you get with
55
ACL,
more years. You could do it, all right? 55 more years. Kayla and Scott says Madisonville Baggers will sponsor the PPR check. Let's do it. Round 10 PPR check with a score of 11-6. Dan Glowski in the lead. And he's throwing a 9.6 PPR against Steve Schrader's 9.1. 20% four-bagger for each.
Let's be careful here. Glowski has a bag off the board. He cannot miss again just like that. And now we're talking about a four-bagger from Schrader will tie the game going into the 12th and final round.
It's not a bad bag there by Steve. It is in the diamond position, though, so he's going to need some help here from Dan. He wants Dan to spin this bag for him.
Yeah, you do. Tough shot from Glowski here. Going at it. Perfect shot. But still, Schrader has this bag in hand. You grab that and the one on the board, you tie the game. Schrader going at it. Yes!
Caught just enough of it, and luckily the bag in his hand was on slick side, so when it hits the left, it drips back into the right. We are tied. Round 12 coming up, 11-11.
Make a wish, Wally.
I wish we go into overtime so the 12.5 over-under hits. Jake Braden loses. That's all I want.
You take the under also. That's a question mark.
Man, Steve is hitting some clutch blocks down the stretch here. What up, Mark? Thanks for the great commentary. Going to kick back and enjoy your Swan Song event. Best to ever do it. Oh, thanks, dude. Somebody asking for Anthony Ione, though. Anthony's the GOAT in my eyes.
So happy to hear the OG team back together. Shout out, Nick.
Let's go.
What's going on, brother? Nice shot.
Oh, Steve gave it back to him. That was the bag he wanted to leave alone.
Yep, and now Dan goes through it, and we are 2 bags away from going to overtime. This bag got to be in from Glowski, and it is. The over-under hits. We are going to overtime, round 13.
Free cornhole.
Free cornhole for all.
Chase would have won a lot of money if he was the house on that one.
Now, how does this work? Do they get a ghost runner on second base?
They do. They get an automatic blocker on the edge of the red zone.
That's good. And
not that edge.
Is.
I meant the front edge, Steve.
4-bagger wins it for Glowski. Steve not even trying to block. He's just hoping Dan misses one of these bags, but I don't think he's going to.
I would have liked a timeout to change the pacing up at least.
For the win. Got it. Dan Glowski takes it down, survives the Steve Schrader comeback, and is into the king seat of his bracket.
Somebody get Steve Schrader some sunglasses. A man is lost without them. All right, we're going to head to the women's bracket. When we come back, Sam Finley is going to wake up Caitlin Allshouse from her nap. We're going to see what they have here on the court in just a little bit when we come back to Henrico right after this.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
1, a cashew, cocoa flavored. 2, a hazelnut, espresso flavored. It's not math, it's flavor harmony. 2 all the nuts, and 2 all the flavor.
Strength, style, simplicity, no fluff. Just real beard care that delivers. Step 1, wash and tame. Keratin strengthens, cleanses, and conditions. Step 2, beard oil. Jojoba hydrates. Soy protein strengthens. Instant upgrade. Finish strong with beard balm. Olive oil fights frizz. Beeswax locks it in. Sharp, controlled, unstoppable. Whether you're a rookie or a pro, Beard Guys has your back. Unleash your beast.
Starting route to the Richmond region.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Switching gears once more over to the ladies here in Richmond, Virginia. Sixth and final signature of the season. Before we get to the World Championships, we got some color on our court. A bright pink jersey and a bright purple jersey. Sam Finley and Caitlin Allshouse. Wally.
Take a look at the background there. Gina laughing it up with Jasmine. Gina sitting in the queen seat of D. That's a tough bracket. You got Cameron Belvin and Cheyenne Bubenheim battling out to get back to her. What's up, buddy? You doing all right? You good? Yeah, you awake?
Living life, man. I'm awake. I'm sharing a hotel room with my father, and he went out to that big blind draw last night and didn't get back home till after midnight, so I had to stay up and wait for him.
Did you ask him where he's been all night? Where have you been all night? I've been worried sick.
I almost locked him out.
Robert checking in, says, let's go, Sam. Owen wants to know if Cash will play. I think Cash just lost. Let me double check on that. Ryan Schrader makes his way back to Jackson Gore. Zach Aken up 15-9.
All right, bag has been spun. We are ready to rock and roll. Caitlin Allshouse on your right. Sam Finley on your left. And queen seat.
Yes, Cash lost. So Ethan Fious against Sammy Sodto will be our next match. You guys are following along in the brackets. This is A bracket. Match 11.
Caitlin going up for the airmail and hits it. Nice shot with the drag. Finley going up as well, and she's off the back. Caitlin looking at the monitor to her right. What does she do? She's going for a block. I thought she was shooting it again. Finley's going up again, though, and she spits the hook, stays on the board, but that is a big 5 spot for Allshouse to start things off.
Take a look at this again. The aggressiveness from Caitlin going up for the airmail, getting the drag early. And that's why she's able to get the 5 points as Finley misses her airmail attempt. 5-0. Huge start for Caitlin. Both of these ladies have some sponsored vendor booths here in attendance today. You got AAR, WTF, and Girls Throw 2 in attendance for this weekend. Sam trying to get a big chunk of the 5 back with Caitlin's bag on the ground. Brittany McBride, what up?
That is a 3-spot 5-3. There's a good look at those sponsored tents like Wally just mentioned. Check them out if you're in the area.
Laura peeking her head over those shirts there to make sure she gets a good view.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget, we have women's junior seniors right now. Coming up later this afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern time, we have coverage of pro singles. 2 o'clock Eastern time, just like I said, pro singles.
Is that going to be round limited also?
I believe so, yeah. I think everything is round limited this weekend, Wally, believe it or not.
I may ask you again later, Jake. Not
Sure.
because I don't know the answer, but I feel like there's going to be somebody in the chat that doesn't know the answer at some point for that.
Little reverse cut from Caitlin, and then an airmail drag from Sam. She can collect this for 3. No, only going to be a point.
What's up, Bubba? Welcome in. Little John, how you doing, my dude? Little John tuning in to get a good look at a whole bunch of these draws whenever people cut around the bag. Some people call it a cut. It's really a draw, though.
Well, it's a cut. Who calls it a... Oh, I remember that. He calls it a draw. I remember that now. Yeah, it's a dumb name. It's not a draw.
In the chat.
We're not golfing. We're not golfing.
Six to 3, round 4.
Oh, Caitlin misses the back block. Sam goes right around it.
Had some heat on it.
Court 39, please.
Caitlin goes around it as well. Nice shot. In for 2. Yes. 6-5. Back to a 1-point game. Here's a good look at Richard Nyberg, and you can zoom out and see him talking to Joe Tyler Saladiner, boyfriend of Caitlin Allshouse.
Shout out to the 808 crew.
Nice back block for Sam.
See if Sam can bring this a little bit closer.
Oh. Or
Mr.
worst
landing
case
spot,
scenario.
yeah.
Happy 4th, Cody. Good to see it from you.
Blake 3 checking in. Blake 3 is why I'm so good at golf now. He taught me some things. Blake would be happy to know that I dominated in putt-putt yesterday. I got, 3 hole-in-ones, I think, to take it down. Shot a 42 over 18.
He's got to go for a bar of soap. She's going to go for a bar of soap, Wally, and she gets it. Big shot for Caitlin Allshouse.
Soapy.
That's a 6 spot. Doubles her lead. It's 12-5.
I think that's typical Sam Finley, though. Even she's like, ugh, this might happen. I might get soap. Caitlin, hard shot. Boom, gets it. And then she's like, oh, good job. Nicely done. She's always cheering on the other ladies. I love it. 12-5, round 6. The number 1 female player in the world in control. Yeah, Glow.
Yeah, we talked on around the ACL this past week about whether or not Riley Schaff is a top 3 female in the world right now, and I may or may not have said that I would take her over Caitlin Allshouse, and I got a couple of strongly worded messages from Caitlin, and I feel like this is also fuel to the fire at what she's doing right now. Up 14-5.
I actually think after those terrible remarks, she just written you off completely. And you're not even on her planet anymore.
Probably right. You're probably right.
She just doesn't even know you exist. Can I pet that dog? Dog off to the right. You put the board up, covered up the doggy. 14-5. All right, Gabriel Clawson. So the number 1 junior player able to battle back. He has taken down Mason Schrader in double dip fashion.
Nice backside airmail for Sam that time. Caitlin up as well. Caitlin down with the drag. Now she's going slick side push and misses it left. Creates a little bit of a lane for Caitlin. Slick side down for Allshouse. Slick's going at it. Oh, and she only knocks in Sam's. Sam goes off the back. How does Caitlin's bag not fall?
She hopped right over the hole. I mean, she had the line, just misjudged the speed. Let's take a look at this. This is craziness happening here. There's the airmail. Backside absolutely clean, and then Caitlin able to get hers. And after that, it was just straight chaos. Yard sale bags all over the place.
16-5. Allshouse in front.
C bracket for the juniors division. Jackson Gore up 20-0 over Ryan Schrader.
Got to win one more, and he gets his trip to TV. But If you remember, we go back to signature number 1. Jackson Gore won his junior singles bracket at the first signature, had to win one more to go to TV, and then lost to Gabe Clawson. Could end up being the exact same fate. I don't know how the brackets will play out. Ooh, this is a big round for Finley. Count it.
I mean, not out of it yet. It seems like this match has been all Caitlin, but here we are entering round number 9. Getting a few points to get back into it.
16-9, 7-point game.
Cheyenne Bubenheim up 12-8 over Cameron Belvin. That is in round 10. Again, the winner of that one will get Gina Ramirez. We should have that championship match for you here on this court. Oh, my goodness.
But I don't think Sam can get any of these bags. That's the problem. She's going to leave them there.
I mean, I don't even know if she needs to. She could probably just go in here for 4.
Uh-oh.
Right now it's a 3-3 wash, but, I mean, she could have snuck in there. You could be looking at maybe an 8-4 round, but now she has to try and get something. Oh, no, she's just going airmail.
And hits it. So now Caitlin in for 1, on to give up 1. She gets it. Nice shot.
That's a very aggressive shot there from Caitlin.
Yes.
Didn't need to go after it. I'm very impressed with that shot. Let's take a live look at our correspondent, Dog. Very excited over that shot as well. Whoa, yep, talking about you. Sorry about that. Back to court number 1.
Whoa, hey, get that camera off of me. That's what the Dog's saying. Get that camera off of me.
Caitlin can step out here.
Caitlin, not a bad shot. Now Sam going to try to roll over it. Nice bag. Caitlin, oh, that's better than in.
Yeah, that was a perfect bully. Ends up kind of wedging. Same exact shot right here for Caitlin. Could win the game.
Goes slick side. Can she clean it up? No. But right now you're up 4, so this bag cannot be off the board if you're Finley. She's going to go after it herself. And she knocks in 2. Nice shot to minimize damage and actually get herself a point.
(17-10). First bag blocker, perfect position. Sitting right on top of Stevie's head.
And it works.
Let's see if she can get that roll bag going. Hasn't worked for her yet to this point. And again, stopped short.
Now, if you're Caitlin, you just need to be right behind it. Nothing crazy. And she is perfect.
Airmail time.
Ooh. Or not. She's going to try to collect that bag.
She didn't listen.
Oh.
I told her it was airmail time. Happy 4th, Dave. Welcome in.
Caitlin again lays behind it.
Yeah, that's smart. Just doing the math.
Now she goes up. Oh, she hits a clean. I think if you're Caitlin, you are A-okay with giving up 2.
Yeah, just go board.
No, she's going up 2. That was aggressive.
Very aggressive. Didn't need to do it.
My goodness. Imagine she lands short and knocks into Sam and goes off.
That would have been a big mistake, but she's got confidence in her game right now. Not afraid to shoot the airmails and go toe-to-toe with some of the best because she's the number 1 player in the world, Jake.
She is.
She's not just top 3 person we can just throw aside. She's number 1. Number 1 on the boards, number 1 in our hearts.
Happy 4th, Dave. What up, Chucky? Chucky Patterson.
That's kind of why I asked you that question earlier. Do you sometimes forget that it's round limited format and you just keep playing?
I mean, in that
Caitlin's
sense,
got this in hand. She doesn't need to, but she's still hitting all these shots.
She's going to do another one right here. Backside airmail. Boom. Oh, now she lays up.
She
doesn't
has
even
no
matter.
respect for you at all.
That is going to do it. Caitlin Allshouse is into the queen seat of her bracket after taking down Samantha Finley.
Yeah, in dominance the entire time, putting on a show for the puppy. All right, guys, it is bracket championship time. We have our first one coming up for you in the juniors division. We're going to bring on the 1 seed, Sammy Sodto, to take on the 4 seed, Ethan Fious.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Almonds like this, ranch flavor. Cashews like that,
buffalo flavor.
This plus that is flavor harmony. Do all the nuts, and do all the flavor.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Camping World has the best RV prices and the best RV brands in America. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
Starting route to the Richmond region.
Back over to the junior singles side. This is a bracket final. The winner of this game will be 1 win away from playing on television for a junior singles championship. Sammy Sodto taking on Emax Ethan Fious.
Emax has become a stud out of nowhere this year.
Yeah, he was good.
Knew he was a good thrower, but never knew he was at the top of the food chain until, I'd say, probably Ohio. Really had that matchup against Matt Guy that went, 20, 30 rounds or something that kind of made me start looking at him a little bit different, like he was ready. A little BG on BG crime here.
Yeah, Wizard L's for Emax. And I believe those are also Wizard L's for Sammy.
D bracket final, match 14, if you guys are following along on the junior brackets. I don't know if I said it or if you said it, so I'll say it again. Gabriel Clawson is the A bracket champion. Looks like Zach Aken is able to finish off Hayden Gonzalez, so 2 double dips. And then Jackson Gore, 25-0, had no problem with Ryan Schrader. See if Sammy Sodto can hold down his king seat here. Chat, those are your 5 remaining juniors, though. Who do you think is going to take down the championship on Sunday? I'm going to say Jackson Gore. What say you, Jake Brandon?
I'll take Zach Aken.
Okay. Jackson Gore doesn't lose in this building, man.
You're right.
Trying to get back on that comeback player of the year ballot. I think he kind of fell off it for a little bit. Trying to make his way back to it.
Yeah, when
it's very impressive to make a comeback to the comeback ballot.
It is. Trey and I, we went to dinner last night. We went into an Asian place. We had a good long talk about who deserves to be on that comeback player of the year and the breakout player of the year ballot. We had some good conversations. So it's shaping out to look like a really fun race.
Let me ask the chat this, because I don't think that you're going to agree. But do you think that Caitlin Allshouse has a chance to be on a breakout player of the year ballot?
Considering she's a rookie, no. She is not eligible to be on the breakout player of the year.
You sure about that?
Positive. I asked Trey that. And he
no
said
rookies on breakout player?
No. Because how can they break out if they're rookies?
I mean, if they were an elite player at the beginning, now they're pro. That's
not according to the rules.
Ask
Trey
chat,
Riley.
I'm asking chat. That's why I'm asking chat. I think she should be. I don't know why you hate Caitlin Allshouse so much.
There's only one pro in this entire division that I hate, and we all know who it is.
Logan Dupler.
All right, there's 2 players in this pro division that I hate, and we all know who the other one is.
Melvin and Wendy Jackson says Jackson Gore winning on Sunday. Zach Aken will win this whole weekend, Matt says. Dang. What up, Shaka? Welcome in, my dude. Just in time for our first bracket finals. I guess technically the first one we're showing. Sammy Sodto off to a 4-2 start.
Nice roll for Sodto. That bag was making its way downtown. Ooh. Emax looking to tie the game at 4. Emax in to make it 4-4. Nope.
How about no?
Doesn't want it. He's like, you know what? I don't want to tie the game right now.
That's smart, man. Making frenemies. Update in the seniors brackets. Robbie Davis, 26-4 over Jeff Reynolds. He's going to take on Damon Dennis. Brent Dyshery up in the king seat. He'll be taking on Dan Schulten. Steve Schrader up 18-6, trying to get back to Dan Glowski for the C bracket. And then D bracket, Donald Cupp will take on Andy Phillips.
Well, I know you're a big mathematician guy. Do you understand what that formula on Emax's hat is?
Yes.
Can you explain it for me, please?
No.
Do it, please. Come on. Say it. Just say it.
It's kind of an inside joke amongst smart people. You're not invited.
Well, I am going to watch him take the lead, though. Or, I'm sorry, tie the game 4-4. Here's a good look at Ethan Farias out of California, one of the best players in the state of California. Just behind Corey Russell. I'll tell you what, while that bag is soapable, I think he's going to go for it too. Slick side down for Emax. He's going to go for this. Yep. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, that bag was thrown with a lot of force. Missed it too far to the right. No yeet. Sammy says, yeah, you're not trying that again.
You can't blame Emax for shooting his shot.
You can't? Oh, and then Sammy gives it right back anyway.
Jackson Gore and Gabriel Clawson to the director's table.
Oh, it just sits.
I could hear resin falling, but I don't think the material's moving. That thing is close to going. Sheesh.
Right. Emax misses his first bag left. Opportunity for Sodto. Looking to take the lead halfway through here. Game 1 of the double dip. Emax needs to win twice.
See if Sammy can peel this here on bag number 3.
He sure can. Really good at that shot, spinning it in front of the hole. Emax bounces around it, but this is a collect for 2 to retake the lead. No, just a bit short.
That might be that slow board you're talking about, and there it is.
There is that corn nut snack can. Brian Morrow knew it was coming.
He knew it.
And then what a transition back to the players. Shout out Corey Russell.
Nice. Oh, that was smooth. Smooth as charcoal. Sammy again, now trying to manufacture points to get right back to where he was last round. Perfect roll coming.
Whew. Emax, he went for the push. He may have pushed his other bag out of the way also. Oh, but Sammy gives it back. Sammy in for 2 to finally get off of 4. This time, no. Multiple rounds in a row where either player has a shot to take the lead or more, and they cannot do it.
You got to want it. That man right there can teach you a thing or two about wanting it. We'll see him here in a couple matches. Up next will be Gina and Cheyenne. Then after that, Double D will try and take down his bracket.
There's Jack Geddes and Jenna Campbell walking in on the background. Four-bagger for Ethan. And a four-bagger for Sammy Sodto. We are still tied.
Chick-fil-A has officially arrived.
We'll do a round 10 PPR check after this. Who wants to sponsor it in the chat? That's what I want to know. You guys are doing good with these comments today. I feel like we can get to 1,000 comments. That's my challenge for you guys today. 1,000 comments during the women's, juniors, and seniors broadcast. To give you an idea of where we're at, we're somewhere around 250 right now. So get to talking.
Ethan goes for the roll, nobody home. Does Sammy just want to go right through this? That's the right call. Slick side down. He's going to try it. And he misses to the right. Nice cleanup for Ethan. Oh, and Sammy gives it back. And Ethan gives it back again. And after all that, Sammy is in for a wash. He's going up, and he hits it clean. It's another wash.
Getting no love. That's probably the third or fourth attempt he's had to take the lead. Unable to get the drag or the N1 or anything. What up, Justin?
Look what you did, Wally. I don't know what you did.
I did it.
Sammy gives a bag on the left side up.
All right, nobody wants the PPR check, so I guess you know what, Truck? I'll sponsor it. PPR check sponsored to you by Wally Castler. Dude, they got the same exact PPR. The chances.
That's pretty crazy.
9.7 each, 30% four-bagger for Ethan. Sammy only with 2 four-baggers there in the first 10 rounds and in some trouble here.
Yeah, this is going to almost guarantee a game 2 as Sammy goes off, gives up a 9 spot. And now Sammy needs to get a 9 spot or we're going to game 2.
The canine curse is alive and well. 3 out of the 4 brackets in the juniors division going to game 2.
And with that bag in, this game is over. Unless Emac throws all 3 of his next bags off the board, which is not going to happen.
Well, we said it earlier. That's exactly what that formula on his hat means. Oh,
yep.
Look, airmail drag. Nice. Finally. Heading to game 2 to figure out who will be the 4th junior into the extra bracket as we try and whittle it down to 2 to figure out who's going to play for TV.
Samantha Finley tied 11-11 with Isabella Suprenant. Winner of that gets Caitlin Allshouse.
Sammy's first shot off to the left a little bit. Camera roaming on its own now.
Cassidy Malin De La Cruz Gigante, finals for bracket B on the women's side. Streaker up 10-6 on Tennyson. Winner gets Riley Schaff.
You know, Riley could be a top 3 player next year.
Maybe. Wouldn't it be fitting a Riley Schaff versus Caitlin Allshouse women's singles final? Settle it once and for all.
You would love that, wouldn't you? And one, question mark?
Max go for this and one. He's got slick side down. He's going to go for a bar of soap instead. Oh, he went for the bar of soap. He threw it super hard. He is going to pick up 2 points, though.
It was a hard, risky push. But points is points. 2-0 here in game 2.
One of these two players looking to join Gabe Clawson, Zach Aken, and Jackson Gore as a 3 junior singles finalists so far. After that, we will play 2 semifinal matches. The winner of those 2 games will play for the junior singles final on ESPN Sunday.
Sunday. I miss growing up and hearing all the 4th of July sales. All those advertisements were in St. Louis. I don't know. We had some cheesy graphics. We had this carpet queen lady. I don't know if you guys ever seen those commercials.
No.
Like there was like carpet and tile store, and they were flying over the arch in St. Louis on a magic carpet, and it was just the cheesiest graphics in front of a green screen that you could ever see. It's a staple back in St. Louis. We'll be showing Robbie Davis and Damon Dennis game. Yes, we will.
We sure are, Joshua.
3-0 here, though. Whoa, careful back there, Lamar. Almost lost our official to the Zuka. That would have been an instant replay-worthy moment for sure.
Keep an eye on that orange and gray bag. See if it drips back into the hole. It's moving a lot. Here it goes right here.
No bloop.
Oh, it's still moving.
No
and bloop.
Yes, bloop. There it is. Somebody knows about it. Becky, Queen of Carpet. Yep, that was her. Ooh, the walkaway. No
see
look.
That? Ooh,
okay.
that's some confidence.
Starting to feel a little Sammy Sodto spice. I like it.
Down 3-0 though. You got to try something. You ever done that before? Do the walkaway shot, or you know it's in? I like doing it, but every once in a while I'm afraid I'm going to miss, and it scares me.
Well, here's the thing. You just got to own it, no matter what happens. Do it with confidence. I shot an airmail, walked off, and looked at the crowd and did a little shimmy, kind of like Jordan Power. And it went in, but I didn't see it go in. But you tell by the crowd reaction.
That's the best
part.
So
it's like
that's the best part.
If they're like, get out of here, man. Then you're like, yeah, I did good. Or they'd be like, ha, ha, ha. I'd be like, no, that's what I meant to do. You just own it, whatever happens.
That's a 2 spot for Ethan. Make it 5-zip. 7 points away from completing the double dip. 7 rounds away, I should say. It's a little bit chilly in here, guys. Am I alone in this? I'm a little chilly.
That's why I wear pants.
That's why. Yeah, that's why you wear pants.
Always wear pants during broadcast. You never knew.
I'm gonna hit up one of those cool merch tents and buy a hoodie.
If you treat Caitlin better, you probably get one for free.
Yeah, tough love.
Yeah.
Oh my, Sammy Sodto off the board. I mean, are we calling this an implosion right now for Sodto? As Ethan is just eating him alive. Emax again, no, but you're almost guaranteed 3 points. Sammy can't do anything but lay up, give up 3 more. It's 8-zip. As you look at Mike Street, Jacob Bagley. On the left and right, I don't know who's in the middle, though.
Tom.
Oh, Tom, okay. You think you're naming a kid Tom?
Mm-hmm. After the train. Famous train.
Like, I saw a debate online. Like, if you name a kid Joseph, obviously you're going to grow up being called Joey. But what age do you get to that threshold where you got to start calling, like, switch back to Joseph or Joe?
It's just Joe, yeah.
Like Joey Forbes, when do you start calling him Joe? When do you start calling him Joe Forbes? Are you going to call him Joey Forbes till he's 40 years old?
Well, as a look
Ryan
at
Smith?
Rich and knockoff Ryan Smith.
We call him Lion Smith.
Call him Lion Smith, yeah, because he acts like a cornhole player and a good putt-putter, but he's got no putt-putt game. Lost by 2 to yours truly. He was very competitive. He shot a 20 on the front 9, and I shot a 22. And then he was just, like, talking trash until I got the hole in 1, and he hit a 6. And he was like, well, I was winning. You got a lucky shot. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, dude, that was over after that. Dude, I turned on my competitive nature.
I shot an 18 on the front 9. I thought I was going to smoke everybody. That back 9 was no bueno.
Yeah, so if you guys are in the area coming in town this weekend, we went to the Puttery, had a good time. Puttery is like a Top Golf attached to a putting green, I guess you could say, so underneath like the overhang. It's almost impossible to hit one of your putts out on top of the Top Golf platform. So I don't know anybody that could do that except for maybe Corey Russell in the truck. Somehow shot it 20 yards backwards.
Oh my God! It was so fun to. He was already out of the hole. This was like his 5, and he was in a weird position. He tried to use the putter as a chip, as a wedge. He tried to chip it up, and it bounced off one of the walls and just ricocheted onto the 20 yards away onto the Top Golf course. It was the funniest thing ever. Like we're crying, laughing right now as Sammy Sodto tries to bring the pile closer. It's a big mess.
This is chaos. One bag in the hole. Everything else is hanging.
And everything goes, but it's going to be one more point for Emax.
Dude, we were a second away from that bag being hung up and Sammy actually getting points out of this.
Not going to happen, though. Take a look at this. Just a little bit short. The bag in his hand bounces off. 12-0. The problem is, if you're Sammy, you got to lay blocks, but Ethan is just cooking with these rolls and cuts right now.
I think Sammy's just ready to get off this court right now.
Mm-hmm.
Gina Ramirez and Cheyenne Bubenheim up next. Cheyenne will have to double dip.
It will be vastly different than this game. We're not going to see a lot of blocks and rolls in that one.
I think the style of play is going to change as well.
Sammy going hard. Still unable to score. It's going to be one more for Emax. It's 13-0. 3 rounds to go. First bag down and in for Emax. Sammy's been hitting these blocks, but Emax has just done a very good job at combating them. That one misses. Here's an opportunity. Can we see Sammy Sodto get himself on the board? No. There he is. Pushes up the pile. That is going to be 3 more points. Did you see this coming, Wally?
I did. Because I know all about the FAFO, and you don't.
Well, can you explain what it means? What does FAFO stand for?
I'm not letting you in the club.
No, what does FAFO stand for? Just tell me.
You're not in there.
Well, just tell somebody that doesn't know it. What does FAFO stand for?
It's just not going to happen, dude.
I'm just curious.
You can't beg your way into the club.
I don't know what it means.
think Sammy might just try and bar himself himself at this point. He does.
Yep.
He's done with it.
No, it's 8-4.
This kind of reminds me of Michael Gonzalez. What was that? Sky Joe? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
We played Sky Joe last night. Michael Gonzalez trying to lose so he can go to bed and pulls a -1. Get 100 points, you're out. He's at 99. Can't even lose on purpose. But yeah, Emax though just looked in complete control. 19-0. Whoopsie.
He's going to throw this last round left-handed. Yeah, not bad form.
The PPR is going up.
Ethan Farias completes the double dip and takes down Sammy Sodto. He will join Jackson Gore, Zach Aken, and Gabe Clawson as the 4 junior singles bracket winners.
Time to figure out who's going to make their way to TV. You got 4 women going there. We're going to find out which one gets there first. Gina Ramirez or Cheyenne Bubenheim.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Almonds like this, ranch flavored, cashews like that,
Buffalo flavor.
this plus that is flavor harmony. To all the nuts, and to all the flavor. Here's a pistachio, peppercorn flavor. Here's a cashew,
Parmesan flavor.
living together in flavor harmony. To all the nuts, and to all the flavor.
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Camping World has the best RV prices and the best RV brands in America. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
It is play-in game time, ladies and gentlemen, here on the women's singles side. Whoever wins this game will play their next game on television. ESPN Sunday afternoon. Richmond, Virginia. Gina Ramirez cannot go through the green glass door, but Cheyenne Bubenheim can. As we get underway here, round 1.
Dragon Bags can go through the green glass door.
Ooh, 2 bags out of play for Cheyenne to start. Gina Ramirez strikes first with 4. And for those of you just joining us, Gina is in the Queen C, so she needs to lose twice while Sally sells seashells down by the seashore.
Good old Sally.
For those of you watching at home, this is Bracket D, match 14. Event ID 211851. I know guys keep track.
Need that.
Everybody at home needs that. Another bag out of play for Cheyenne. These are some new sick-looking Titan darts she's throwing, and she shows them off right there with a backside airmail. And then Gina, that's a funny reaction. They're going to fight. Watch this. Hit the airmail, and they're going to fight. Watch Gina. She's going to swing on Cheyenne. Ooh! Ooh! Thought we were going to break it up.
They're potting us.
Gina does a good job kind of pushing it out of the way. Cheyenne gives it back. What time is it, Brian Morrow? It's Buben time. Ooh, good back block. Gina tries to go through it and misses left. Cheyenne in for 2 to make it 4-2. How about no?
Congratulations in order for Donald Cup. Donald Cup going through the green glass door to punch his ticket to the Final Four in seniors.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. Donald Cup can. None of the 4 juniors players can go through the green glass door.
No. That's a shame.
Oh, Cheyenne in to tie the game at 4, and just like that, Bubenheim is back in it.
Steve Schrader up 2-0 against Dan Glowski on court 6. Brent looks like he's up 10-6 over Dan Schulten. And then again, our next match here will be Damon Dennis against Robbie Davis. Then after that, we will figure out who's going to punch their ticket to TV in the juniors bracket between Gabriel Clawson and Ethan Fious.
Chaz joined late. Wally, he wants you to explain the green glass door to him.
Oh, Chaz, I would, but you're not allowed through the green glass door, bud. Sorry about that.
Now, I myself am. Wally and I both are allowed through the green glass door.
You know what? I'll even take Brian Morrow through the green glass door.
Oh, she went for the backside airmail and misses it. That'll be 1 more point for Cheyenne Bubenheim, and she's going to take the lead 5-4.
Alicia Boland, yep, you are allowed through the green glass door. So was Audrey Benner. Says, let's go, Gina. Airmail short.
Wally, can I bring? Yeah, you sure can. Chase. I didn't mean to answer for you. I know he was only talking to you, but.
Can I bring booze through the green glass door?
Well, taking a timeout.
Technically, you can hand us booze through the green glass door, but you can't come in.
Yeah, sorry, Chase. You cannot.
This is interesting. Let's see if she can come across that side of the board and maybe get a... This is where she needs a patented Wally K9 reverse cut spin. This would be perfect.
The claw grip and all.
The claw grip would do this right now.
Matt's coming through.
Nice, Matt.
Slick side. Oh, she does get 2.
That's exactly what she wanted. She wanted the bag in hand to go with it, but unfortunately it stays on the board. She had that side rail, or was that last round?
Last round.
Unfortunately, you're wrong.
What was this round? 6-4. Sorry, I'm too worried about this green glass door.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, you can look at the screen right now. You can figure out why Cheyenne can get through the green glass door and Gina cannot get through the green glass door.
Is it because Cheyenne has blonde hair?
No.
Ah. Is it because Gina's wearing a hat?
No.
Nice side by side. That's a better bag than in. That may take away the attempt to go get it. She's still going out after this, but got to be careful. Do not miss to the right. Slick side down, and that's exactly what happens.
She couldn't hear you.
I should have spoke louder. Knocks in Cheyenne and stays on. Give Bubenheim 4. It's now 10-4, good buddy.
What up, Leah? Welcome in. Mish can go. Yep. For those of you that are watching in your Jeep and have accidentally flipped it upside down, you can read Gina's hat. So that's nice.
Didn't you make hats like that?
I did.
You look upside down? Brooke Barnes, what up, Brooke? Off the rails already. Kayla cannot. Sorry, Kayla.
We get Jordan Kamba, court 12 versus Jordan Howard, court 12.
She going up top for this?
No way.
She is.
Yes way. Okay.
That's a win.
Yeah, right. Knocks in herself and goes off.
1 is a win.
Here's a look at Matthew Guy warming up against Derek Holland.
Yeah, both of those guys can go through the green glass door.
Sure can.
That's your challenge, Gore. You find people that only if they can go through the glass door.
It's crazy how these themes just kind of create themselves throughout the broadcast whenever we're on the microphones. You know, it's like, sometimes we talk about animals, sometimes we talk about green glass doors. You just never know what's going to pop up when you listen to our Cornell commentary.
Too far to the left. Ooh, Cheyenne, nobody home.
Sorry, Brooke. We will not give a shout out to Bernie.
Oh, nice drag from Gina. Cheyenne can still clean this up for the wash. And she does. Our Guy and Holland playing each other. I think they're doing like a little warm-up. Doesn't actually count for anything, though, so we're not showing you.
Yeah, they're just warming up right now. Singles action a little bit later. Nice airmail drag there from Gina. Then Cheyenne with the push. Jim Callio trying to find the green glass door because he can get in.
He can get in. He's got to find it
let
first.
him. Yep. That's right. That's right, Caleb Smoot. You got it.
You know what, Caleb? Just for that, you can go through also.
Yeah. No teaser. Cheyenne has no problem. She's been one of the best pushers in the world over the last few years. Just no blocker.
Nice
no
shot.
problem.
10-7, 3-point game, 2 rounds to play. Is Alex Hicks there? And if so, how did he do in juniors? I don't
think I saw Alex.
I don't think either. He's probably at home. Round 10 PPR's check sponsored by Jay Smitty from Detroit City.
9.6 gets an 8-9er.
The stick drifting cameras are back at it again. Ooh, that bag's going to go. It's still moving, isn't it?
Everyone get ready for the bloop.
I think I can go for the word. The janitor cannot, but Matt Wilson can.
Yes. Don't bring a mop, but you can bring a broom.
Oh. Going hard at it. Uh-oh, only brings Cheyenne's closer. Bubenheim, slick side down. Bloop. 8 on 3. She's up 5 right now. This could seal the deal for game 1. Going hard at the pile. No, it's only got to knock in Cheyenne's. That is actually a 6 spot, and that is mathematically going to do it for game number 1. K9 Curse continues. Thanks, Wally. Appreciate it.
K9 Curse is alive and well. Everything going to game number 2. In the B bracket, though, Brent able to take it down in game number 1, 14-12 over Dan Schulten. So Brent has punched his ticket to the Final Four, where he will join Donald Cupp and possibly Steve Schrader. Steve Schrader forcing game number 2 over there as well.
Nice shot. All right, let's wrap it up and do it again. Cheyenne Bubenheim 1 win away from another broadcast for women's singles. Her women's doubles partner trying to stop it.
Speaking of partners, Jordan Power, you see off to the right there, makes his way over to the court to cheer her on. Appreciate that, Audrey.
Appreciate that, Audrey.
Maybe next year avoid having this on the 4th of July. All right, Josh, not a problem. When would you like us to have it?
Yep. We'll work around your schedule next year.
Yeah.
My bad, guys. My bad, Josh. Walter and Jake should drink a beer for every social. The stream would go viral in 3 to 4 hours. Doug, I think it's a great idea. Again, that's maybe we'll hit up our boss Alicia, see what she thinks about that. I think it's a great idea.
Beer is allowed through the green glass door, Alicia.
Beer. It is allowed through the green glass door. What say you, Alicia?
No shots, though. No shots.
No, we don't do shots. That's too far. Oh, we got a baby snack cam. Baby Power. Baby Power is on the snack cam.
Yep.
Heck
You're never too young. We'll get you at any age on the snack cam there.
2-0 start for Gina to start things off.
That baby's got more championship court appearances than Jordan Power today. Oh, up to 1.
Oh.
Alicia said no.
Worth a try.
She poo-pooed it.
If you want to send her a strongly worded email, you can at Corey@IPlayCornhole.com. Really let him know how you feel.
It's Corey, spelled A-L-I-C.
Bubenheim looking to tie the game. Oh, no, a jam.
No bloop.
No bloop indeed. Shout out Bushes.
Yep.
I do love me some baked beans. What's your favorite kind of bean?
Baked.
Mine too.
I actually hate beans, but if I had to choose beans, I'd choose baked beans. Or which...
I don't like jelly, too. Those are good beans.
Jelly beans. Favorite flavor of jelly bean?
The one that doesn't taste like food? I personally like the Jelly Bellies that taste like grass. Those are the good ones.
Ugh. That will give Gina 2 more points. It is 6-0.
So we had a challenge. We challenged ourselves to go live feed without talking about food, but it's going to be very hard this weekend, sponsored by Bush's Beans.
Yeah, right? Forgot about that, honestly.
Didn't make it very far. Thanks, Corey. Set us up. Set us up.
Whoops.
Nothing round 4.
Oh.
Dan off to a 3-0 start over in the seniors singles final for C bracket.
Both ladies missing airmails and will result in Cheyenne getting herself on the board with a 7-5. What is the green glass door? Well, it is a door that is made out of green glass.
Not everyone can go through it.
Not everyone can go through it. You have to have certain criteria to go through it.
Yeah.
For instance, you yourself, Therese Gardner, you cannot go through the green glass door. Hey, Jakey Boo. Hey, what up, Derek? Baby D. Happy 4th of July, brother. Hope you're enjoying it. Nothing better than a 4th of July on a Friday.
Yeah.
Get the whole weekend. Celebrate. Watch some fireworks. Let us know where you're watching fireworks, ladies and gentlemen.
Jim Callio invited me to go to D.C. to watch fireworks. I didn't even think about how cool that would be, actually.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Not for fireworks, but I live around D.C., so I
feel like at some point in my life I'm going to head over to China for the 4th of July. I feel like it'd be really cool.
I think it'd just be a normal day for you there, bud. Gino off the back with another airmail. That's going to be some more points for Cheyenne, and we are tied.
I don't know, man. They have an amazing display for New Year's and fireworks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a year. What year? It's the year of the dragon, is it? What is the year of? I don't know what it is. Maybe the rabbit?
Bryce Ford, scored 15.
He's watching fireworks outside. That's a bold strategy. Definitely recommend that.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Shot there by Cheyenne, sneaking around. She's looking to take the lead here. That's a wobbly bag out of her hand.
We've already seen Ethan Farias complete a double dip on Sammy Sodto, and now we could be well on our way to watching Cheyenne Bubenheim complete a double dip on Gina Ramirez. She's up and off. That's a 6.
Score is
10-4.
One round, things are just kind of falling apart for Gina at the wrong time.
Update on the senior side, because as always, they are the furthest behind. Brent DeSherry has won his bracket. Dan Glowski is currently up 8-5, 8-7 now on Steve Schrader. That is in game 2. Schrader won game 1. Donald Cupp has won his bracket, and we're about to show you the final of the seniors A bracket between Damon Dennis and Robbie Davis.
Air Mills are not hitting Tony. You're right. She's got a chance to get this drag to get a couple points now with that miss, but just been off a little bit, and that's costing her.
Riley Schaff has won her bracket. She becomes the first lady, I should say, to qualify for TV. Samantha Finley makes it back to Caitlin Allshouse, and she has won game 1. So that is in game 2. Sam up 1-0 in round 2. Bracket B, Sarah Cassidy, Malin De La Cruz, Gigante. That is an overtime. It's 9-9 in round 13. Both ladies throwing a 10-7-7.
There's Alex Rawls in the background. It's my pick to win singles this weekend. Unfortunate miss there for Gina.
Ooh, nice little bounce in.
Gina needs that. Needs to get something going here. 2 points at a time. Baby steps. Baby steps.
(13-8) round 9. That's out of play as well. Looks like it could be 2 more points. Count it. That'll make it 15-8. Bubenheim again running away with it.
Round 10 PPR check coming soon if we make it that far.
Malin De La Cruz Gigante has forced a game 2 on Sarah Cassidy. Every single of the 4 women's brackets have gone to game 2, except for one.
Aken's already got 2 in. Gina needs a lot of help, or this could be it.
Ooh, just gets enough. There's a good
Solid
beard.
Solid beard right there.
Shout out beard, guys. 17-8, round 11. You need a 5 and a 4, or a 6 and a 3.
I use that
or
beard
a 7
butter
and a 2
all the time on my beard, Jake. I love that stuff.
What beard?
Listen, chat. You guys hear that scruff?
Can we get a full venue look after this match? Asks Ethan Freeman.
Most of it.
I'm sure Corey could help you out with that. Trina's got to be careful here. If you miss left, knock Cheyenne in, you could lose the game. Going at it. Oh, she goes for the airmail and takes them both, but that is 2 more. 19-8. So now, plain and simple.
She's back in it.
12 on 1.
Don't count her out just yet.
And that is going to do it. Cheyenne Bubenheim once again had to do it the long way, but is on TV for women's singles. What a run. People keep talking about how she's not number 1 anymore, and then she comes out and does this, trying to prove that she's still at the top of the food chain when it comes to women cornhole.
How many points can she make up? She's only down, 19 points?
I don't know how many she can make up. That's a problem.
Let's do some math.
That is it. Cheyenne Bubenheim becomes the second woman to qualify for the women's singles Final Four alongside Riley Shaw.
Cheyenne is allowed through the green glass door. We're going to take a break. You guys a chance to look around the venue. We'll be back with some more action right after this.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
1, a cashew, cocoa flavored. 2, a hazelnut, espresso flavored. It's not math, it's flavor harmony. 2 other nuts, and 2 other flavor.
Strength, style, simplicity, no fluff. Just real beard care that delivers. Step 1, wash and tame. Keratin strengthens, cleanses, and conditions. Step 2, beard oil. Jojoba hydrates. Soy protein strengthens. Instant upgrade. Finish strong with beard balm. Olive oil fights frizz. Beeswax locks it in. Sharp, controlled, unstoppable. Whether you're a rookie or a pro, Beard Guys has your back. Unleash your beast.
Starting route to the Richmond region.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. There is another nice beard from Beard Guys. Got that?
A little bit longer than my beard. Just a little bit. Silence.
Beard Guys.
Gotta be very quiet when we're talking about beards.
The brand that keeps your beard clean and neat since 1995, Wally. That was when you were 27. What were you doing in 1995?
I was thinking about how cool it'd be to have Beard Guy commercials when I get older.
Thanks, sir.
And just pause the music right in the middle of it. That's what I was thinking
Answer
about.
my question here. No, that's fine.
Oh, sorry. Now you know how Mish feels.
Now I know how Mish feels.
What's your guys' favorite 4th of July movie?
I don't think I could name a 4th of July movie besides Independence Day.
Yeah.
All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Seniors Bracket A, Match 14.
Saw earlier on that graphic, Damon Dennis is your overall number 1 seed in the Seniors division. He is sitting in the king seat. Robbie Davis comes in as your 2 seed in this bracket.
I want to let the record show that I saw Robbie Davis down in the lobby of the hotel this morning, and I shook his hand. So if he wins his bracket, it is because I shook his hand.
Nice. 2 other number 1 seeds, Donald Cupp and Steve Schrader, have punched their ticket. So that means that if Damon Dennis is able to take this one down, he will take on Brent DeSherry.
He's going way up top, trying to get them to rattle home with the board vibrations.
And now you got to shoot it.
Timeout. He's going to call a timeout. He always does.
Damon
Yeah,
Dennis
there it
never
is.
I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Got him.
That just goes to show you, though, how stubborn seniors can be. When you have a 45-inch TV 3 inches to your right, and you refuse to look at that thing, you're going to walk all the way down to the other side and look at it.
Probably not used to seeing it. He's used to seeing the crank TVs. You got to crank to turn it on.
Nope, you lost us.
He's going up. And he knocks himself in and stays on the board. It's a 4th spot for Damon Dennis to start the scoring.
Nicely done. +4 to start the scoring here. Sam Finley.
Samantha Finley
punches her ticket.
Is into the Final Four for women's singles. So, go back to the best 4th of July movie. Would you consider The Sandlot a 4th of July movie? Sure. Because it's the same thing with Die Hard being a Christmas movie. Are we?
Yes.
Is the plot centered around it being 4th of July, or are we basing it based off of when the movie is set?
So you're telling me if I have a movie where somebody's at the Christmas table during Christmas and all they talk about is baseball, that's not a Christmas movie?
I mean, I don't know.
So like if they're hanging around a Christmas tree and all they talk about is baseball.
Okay, how about
is it
this?
a baseball movie or is it a Christmas movie?
How about this? Moneyball.
Yeah.
The story of the Athletics. They play a game on July 4th that year. Is that a 4th of July movie? They don't talk about it once. Is that a 4th of July movie? It happens on 4th of July.
I don't think it did.
Well, they're still their whole season. The All-Star break is not during the 4th of July. They're playing games today.
I don't think you're
just playing
Joe
devil's
Dirt.
advocate.
Hey, I like that one. Joe Dirt's good. 4th of July movie.
Dumb
I don't know
Dumber.
why you can't just let people enjoy what they enjoy. Why do you got to poo-poo all over everything?
I like poo-pooing all over things.
Yeah, now you know. Now you know how Alicia feels when she tells us we can't drink 50 beers for every round
Yeah,
of
exactly.
four-bagger or whatever Doug said earlier.
Slick side for Damon. He's going hard at the pile. No.
Kind of ramped on him there.
Oh, here comes a big-time airmail drag.
Timeout. Timeout.
Now he's not going to call timeout.
He's getting all four. Watch this. Damon Dennis going up
He's
top
going
to
up.
get all four.
Or one, and he's going to give up 2 more points.
No bloop. I was waiting.
No bloop. Take a look at this one more time. Landed just a bit short. Almost got them all. Look at that! Look at that girl's reaction in the background. That was funny.
Wow. How about Jackson Gore leading 6-4 and then giving up 22 straight points? So Zach Aken wins 26-6. The wheels completely fell off there for Jackson Gore. So Zach Aken has punched his ticket to TV. We're going to find out who's going to join him next match.
Damon going hard at the pile, just a bit short. Sorry, I was looking at stats. That one's on me, guys. That one's on me.
Hey, look at those people there with
Look at
the
those people
stuff.
there.
Hey, she's having a good time. Where's the dog? Dog's sleeping. Dog's trying to sneak around that Camping World sign. Get me on TV, Ma.
Five, 4 lead for Double D. Nothing crazy happened in this round. Damon in for the 4-bagger. No. Robbie in for 2 points. Yes. Lead change. Give Davis the 6-5 lead.
Yep. Slightly awkward knuckles as we head down to the right-hand side. But before we head there, let's head to the crowd for some Wish.com versions of Luke Bryan.
The Wish.com version of Luke Bryan, Mr. Colson Clary, Winthrop Cornhole.
Shout out to Colson for helping us set up yesterday.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, that's a good point. I was thinking that Rob Davis couldn't go through the glass door, the green glass door, but Robbie Davis can.
Robbie Davis can.
So. Double D's getting a little bit of a kick on his landing spot. So that tells me whenever he hits the board, it's sticking a little bit more and just kind of kicking to the right. As cold as I feel right now, I kind of felt like it would go the other way, but the boards would speed up a little bit.
Right? Doesn't look like it.
AJ Sims in the background trying to figure out how he's going to survive the podcast with Jeremiah Ellis now.
Oh, I did see that. That's a real thing they're doing. I thought they were just kidding.
Winthrop all over the place. Hagen Gonzalez, the birthday boy, is going to be going to Winthrop.
There he is.
Could have had a good Winthrop day. So in case you guys are just tuning in, the women so far that have punched their ticket, Cheyenne Bubenheim, Sarah Cassidy, Riley Schaff, and Sam Finley. They have punched their tickets to TV.
Wow, Sam Finley double dip Caitlin.
Seniors, we still got some work to do. Donald Cupp takes down the D bracket. Steve Schrader able to double dip. Dan Glowski in the C bracket. Brent DeSherry holds down his king seat in the B bracket. The winner here will take on Brent. Actually, I believe if Damon wins, he'll take on Brent. Timeout! A very aggressive timeout. The juniors bracket, we mentioned Jackson Gore falls to Zach Aken. And then our next match here on the broadcast court will be Emacs against someone.
Gabe Clawson.
Gabe Clawson, that's right. Gabe Clawson was able to double dip.
I see what Damon decides to do here. I don't really like an airmail in this situation. He's going to go hard push and only knocks in Robbie's. See what Robbie wants to do. I don't hate an airmail if I'm Davis, and he's going to take a timeout as well.
You got to block. You got to block here.
Well, you got to think.
Nope.
We're going to game 2. We already know we're going to game 2, so you might as well just warm up, shoot an airmail. I tell you what, I may have to go back to the hotel and grab a sweatshirt in between streams, man. I'm getting a little chilly over here.
Can heat up some Bush's best beans.
Oh, I could.
That'll keep you warm.
Yeah.
Maybe go to Camping World, get yourself a nice, Winnebago.
Ooh. Yeah. Maybe I'll go to Miller's Ale House where the fans go, and I'll eat, drink, and stay a while. Hard push from Double D, and he gets it to go. Give him a point.
And that's exactly why I like the block instead of the airmail. I did not want to leave him that lane for the push.
Yeah, I agree. He should have laid up. I don't know why you shoot that. Let us know where you're watching from, chat. That's always my favorite thing to look through. Where are you watching from? Are you at home? Are you in bed? Are you at work? Are you on the toilet? Are you cooking out? Where are you at? We are here in Richmond, Virginia. The coolest place will get $1 from Wally. Alabama at work. Lame.
That's so cool.
Lame.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Shout out Justin McDonald for being the first one to say it, though. At home in Warren, Michigan. Warren can go through the green glass door. On the road, work double time. Home in Delaware. As Robbie Davis picks up 2 more points at the gym. All right, Nick, I see you. Nick done a good job losing some weight. Grayson Waller just says pool. On the couch, Heaven. Attaboy Danny. Where are you in Ocean City? That's where Heaven is. In my garbage truck picking up houses in Vacaville, California. How far are you from Vacaville, Corey? Vacaville. 2 hours from Vacaville.
Jake, do you know what has 4 wheels and flies?
A plane?
A garbage truck.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
It's a good segue. Who was that with the assist for the garbage truck reference? So I could insert my dad joke of the day. Let's go.
Damon is loving that left side of the board. This could be a 6 spot for Robbie. That's what it'll be, and some awkward knuckles to boot. 16 to 6.
And then they barely even connected whenever they fixed the awkward knuckles.
Delaware watching cornhole on TV. I love that, Miss Diane. Let's go. Currently fighting off an alligator in Soviet Russia, but still making time to watch the stream. Now, that's what I'm talking about, David.
Appreciate that.
Maybe you need to be practicing so you don't give up more 10 spots on the live stream. Because that was at this exact building when he did that earlier in the year, David Crowley.
It just comes full circle sometimes.
Justin's
watching
from Joe Mama's house. I didn't even know he knew your mom.
Yeah. That's why he's not allowed through the green glass door.
Got him. Damon, got to get 2 points here. Got to get 4 here. Big round. You have to get 4 points here to get back in this game. And he does. Don't count him out yet. 16-10. You need 3 points in each of these next 2 rounds.
I mean, if anything, just build a little bit of momentum. Let Robbie know that you're still here. You're not going anywhere for game 2.
Scuba diving trip in the Bahamas. Now, that's pretty sick. You ever gone scuba diving?
Can't swim.
No. Uh-oh, that block works to perfection. Now the question is, does Damon want to leave that there and go up or try to go through it? He's got the slick side down. He's going to try to go through. No, he's going up. And he hits it. Putting a lot of pressure on Robbie. No hesitation, and he misses again. And now if you're Damon, you can go through this.
Yes, I don't mind the collect right now. He's kind of stepping out, maybe doing a little cut. If it happens, it happens. If it goes, it goes.
Perfect. Beautiful replacement. Robbie, this time side by side. Here comes a timeout from Damon Dennis.
No, he's cleaned it up.
No,
Easy
he's
cleanup.
not going to.
Take your 4 points, go into the final round, hoping you get 2.
Beautiful. This is in to keep the lead. It is not. And we are tied just like that.
We got drama. 16-16. Damon Dennis electing to leave his blocker in place. Hits the airmail, then the push through. 4th bag miss from Robbie. Gets 6. Well, he says, please don't give a shout out to Nate and Doug from the Mother Shucker Cornhole Squad. I don't do shout-outs, so I'm not going to worry about that one. You don't have to worry about it. No Nate and Doug shout-out for me. Man, first bag, a little side-by-side action, drama in round 12, Jake.
This is interesting. This is interesting. Oh, what a shot from Damon. Didn't even touch Robbie's bag, but Robbie does a great job bringing it closer. Damon goes through it.
Yeah, I think he wanted a side-by-side, but he's happy with that one. Going in a little bit of drama on bag number 6, 7, whatever.
Damon is in. Now this bag by Robbie has to be in. It is not. What a comeback from Damon Dennis. He will take down the senior singles A bracket. My goodness, he was down 16-6 and goes on an incredible run to take the bracket down. Damon Dennis, 1 win away from playing on TV.
Man, what a showing up for Robbie Davis. He's going to be beating himself up on that one for a little bit. All right, guys, we got to figure out who's going to make their way to TV to take on Zach Aken. So when we come back, juniors semifinal up next.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Almonds like this, ranch flavored, cashews like that,
Buffalo flavor.
this plus that is flavor harmony. Do all the nuts, and do all the flavor.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Camping World has the best RV prices and the best RV brands in America. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
Starting route to the Richmond region.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Another play-in game to see who gets to television.
TV.
We have the reigning round-limited pro singles champion Gabe Clawson on the court, taking on a man who just got done double-dipping Sammy Sodto and Ethan Farias. It's going to be a great one. We're in trouble. Michael Gonzalez
great
is
way
here.
to bookend the season. We're in more trouble. Brooks is here, and he's bringing us not beer. This is clearly Michelob's version of soda.
Is that what it is? I wish.
Congratulations to Pepsi for making some sodas. No, we're going to wait. We're going to wait.
We're going to wait. It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it.
Watching from the Nexus Center in Utica. No way, we were just there. I know the New York State Championships are today in that same area. As we are live here, final play-in match of the broadcast. No, it's not. Second to last.
Yep. So since Tony Forbes was not in attendance today, Gabriel Clawson is your overall number 1 seed in the bracket. You mentioned he took down juniors at signature number 1. Be a nice bookend to the season here for him. Also defending his home turf.
Yeah,
that's how we start.
Clawson, not too far away from here. He lives closer to the Norfolk area, which is about an hour and a half from here. Also had the Virginia State Championships last weekend, and he did very, very well in that as well.
I want this final score to be 1-0.
I'll take the over on that one, Chief.
You'll take the over on me wanting it to be 1-0?
I'll take the over on the score being more than 1-0. Considering Gabe's about to pick up 2 points right here.
All right, how about this? Over under 15.5 total points this game, chat.
Under. I'll take the under on
Jake's
that
taking the under.
I'll take
15.5 total points.
Clawson slick side down. Can he collect this to start off strong? Yet blip. He didn't blip with me. Clawson strikes versus 2-0.
I'll take the under on that.
No
blip for you.
Well, they'll get you a beer when I get there for blind draw. Cool.
Let's
Thanks.
go.
Thanks,
Appreciate that, Steven.
Is that, do I get one, or I just get to watch him drink it, or how does that work?
Stop mooching. Okay. You just can't be begging people for beers all the time.
Not
it's up to them if they want to buy you one or not.
It wasn't a beg, it was an ask. I don't want your pity beer anymore. Anyway,
people just flat out don't like you. That's how it is.
Nice
I
collect
don't want
from
to have to
Gabe.
be telling you directly like that. Nicely done.
That was
Gabriel.
pretty.
Nice facial expression as well.
He did not think that was going in. Emax cleans it up for the 10-10 walk.
Take a look at the 2026 doubles champions there, the security guards. Getting a lesson. He's teaching them how to throw it.
That's Mr. Clawson.
Dad, yeah. Thumbs up. Bag more than likely going to bloop. You ready to bloop? No. A triple bloop.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
There's 4 bloops.
Wasn't ready.
Yeah, because you were looking at your phone.
I wasn't. I was
Yeah,
looking
you
at
were.
the monitor.
Nope. That's the problem. We had a lot of funny stuff going on there. We were cracking some people up back home. But then our boss messaged us, and we couldn't even bloop together.
Gosh.
Because we're reading messages.
Emax going up off the back. That is a 3 spot for Gabe and an early 5-0 start.
10 more to go. Round 5. What up, Jay? How you doing, my dude? Looking smooth.
When Emax misses again. Zach Aken waiting in the wings. That was my pick to win junior singles. I'll tell you what, though, a Gabe Clawson, Zach Aken game would feed families. 2 of the best, if not the best, juniors in the division right now. Ooh,
what a push.
Nice shot. Limit the damage to 2. Makes it 7-zip.
Almost broke the tablet. Strong push here. Slick side down into the pile. Nice little 3-for-1 trade. You guys noticed there at the end of that replay, that was great technique from Gabriel Clawson. Drinking his drink and then looking at the knuckles from from Emax. Did not want to get involved in any awkward knuckles replays. So take notes,
Smart man.
you knuckle givers.
Bring me back to the good old days where we would show awkward knuckle compilations during the commercial break.
It took me like 7 hours to do a
really?
2-minute video. Everyone's like, we need more awkward knuckles videos. I'm like, yeah, okay.
I can't.
It took me. I was like, okay, I'm committed. I'm doing this one. I think I might have done 2 awkward knuckles videos because Hunter Thorne was so good at it. And then after that, I was like, well, it's different now, actually. Corey's got better technology, so I think Corey's just being lazy, making new graphics and setting up all these cameras and doing all these replays. And everything else that we need for him to do. He's just being lazy.
Is that? Oh, I mean, see, I can't even tell if that was Ryan Smith or Lion Smith in the background. They look so similar.
That's Lion.
That's Lion Smith. Yeah. Otherwise known as Tevin Maddox.
Do not pick up his bags off the board. He's another person like me that does not like being handed the bags.
Oh, really?
Like 4 or 5 people sent me that message like, hey, he's just like you. Don't hand you your bags. Airmail. Airmail.
Junior final, Stephanie. No, it is a semifinal as Gabe goes up for the airmail.
Wrong bag.
Drags the wrong bag. The winner of this plays Zach Aken on ESPN Sunday. Emax goes for the roll and hits it. Nice shot to get himself on the board. It's 7-2.
Let's take a look at that again. There really wasn't much there. Of course, the bag on the right was bloopable. Emax goes left. Nicely done, sneaking in there.
I wish, chat, you guys could hear what we're hearing in our ears right now.
Yeah, it's struggle.
Corey Russell getting
It's
discombobulated every time he presses the wrong button. It is just the funniest thing ever. Is he going for a bar of soap or a hard? He is. Hard push. Wow, it was a weird reaction, but it's oh no, did he foot foul?
Foot foul.
Oh my goodness, he foot fouled Wally.
This is going to be interesting. Reach underneath.
Yeah, you got to reach underneath. Don't go in it. Reach underneath. So
that is a dead bag, and this one is going to get
one
pulled
point
out.
Oh my God! What a tough break for Emax.
That's unfortunate. I think even Gabriel's kind of confused what the situation is right now. I think they might want to get an explanation as to what's going on. I mean, Gabriel even not happy about it.
So the bag that Emax threw in the hole does not count, and the bag that he knocked in is only worth 1 point. So right now the round is 2-on-2. And Gabe cleans it up, so now it is 5-on-2.
That is brutal on the way to TV. Emax trying to establish himself, just unable to do so.
And now this is in. Right now he's up 3, 5-on-2 as the round sits. Oh, it's a big 6 spot. 8-on-2 round for Gabe Clawson. Let's take a look at this one more time. Oh, it's hard. You can't see his feet from this angle.
That right toe looks like it came across on that push.
It looks like it.
We might have another angle that will show you in a little bit. Hey, man, rules are rules, chat.
Yep.
Rules are rules.
Can't say it's BS. It's the rule. You guys all voted for it last year. You didn't want any step over, and now we get rid of it.
He's got to try and regroup and get back into this, though. This is a single elimination bracket play now to figure out who is going to join Zach Aken.
Nice collect, looking to get a couple of points. This could make it 14-4. Yes.
Not unless he actually did it.
All right, so here is a different angle, I'm told, on this replay. Yes.
Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. We can at least see it now without the score bug. Oh, yeah, you can see it.
Plant. So the left foot actually planted on the line.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
That is brutal. So it wasn't even the follow-through like I thought. But it is 14-4, round number 10. Just one of those unfortunate things, especially whenever you're a stepper. You get in such a rhythm sometimes you forget to kind of check down.
Not much you can do there.
No.
Gabe has got to take advantage of that all day long. Gabe can he grab this for 2 more points? That would put him on 16. It would make it a 12-point game. Yes! Nice shot from Gabe Clawson. It's now 16-4. I'm confused by the people in the chat who are upset about what happened.
Hey, man.
It's a rule.
It's like not being allowed to hold fireworks in your hand.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to put another
so
sports
much
reference,
cooler.
It's like a basketball player taking 5 steps before dribbling and then getting pissed off that he travels. You can't. That's a rule.
Yeah. Angel Reese.
Clawson hits a backside airmail.
I mean, you got to credit Gabriel Clawson, too. He is hitting his shots.
He is. I mean, he could put this away, really.
So even without that foot foul, I think he's still going to be in the lead in this game. Maybe not this far.
Wow!
Nice shot.
Big shot. Drags them all. Emax cleans it up to technically stay alive, but now we need a 12-on-0.
One bag in the hole to finish it off. And look at this again. 2 bags on the front right. He's able to go up top and clip them both. BG's be dropping. 16-4 game over.
That is going to do it. Gabe Clawson versus Zach Aken, your junior singles final. Tough break for Emax, but still a great run. Nothing to hang your head on. But Gabe Clawson proves that he loves some round limited format. He stays in it and will play on ESPN Sunday.
Yep, so he will take his time on TV on Sunday to take on Zach Aken. We're going to find out what seniors make it here in just a little bit. I believe we're going to get Steve Schrader and Donald Cup up next.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Almonds like this, ranch flavor. Cashews like that,
buffalo flavor.
This plus that is flavor harmony. To all the nuts, and to all the flavor. Here's a pistachio, peppercorn flavor. Here's a cashew,
Parmesan flavored.
living together in flavor harmony. To all the nuts, and to all the flavor.
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhome starting at $563. Camping World has the best RV prices and the best RV brands in America. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
We've got a tender navy bean nestled in a brown sugar sauce with a smoky hint of bacon.
We're gonna need like a zillion of those.
1 zillion it is.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, for the final time for this morning's stream. Ending the day with a senior singles play-in game. Whoever wins this final match of the day will play on TV Sunday afternoon for a senior singles title. On the left-hand side, we have the ACL truck driver and arguably one of the best seniors in the entire division this year in Steve Schrader. On the right-hand side, one of the best bag runners in the entire senior division. He likes a fast bag. He likes a slick side. It is Donald Cup.
Donald Cup, you can see throwing right at us there. He's kind of got that folded taco throw. Yep, where the bag completely folds over and the corners touch. Let's catch up with the chat. They got some stuff to say over here. If his
looks like it's just
rule,
one. Looks like it's just one guy who's.
If any part
bad.
of the foot goes beyond the line, yes, any part touch the line at all. Yep. We thought about implementing the floor is lava technique, but it turns out importing lava and keeping it hot very expensive. So we didn't want to do that. We decided to hire officials instead, which I think was the right call. You know, there's also lawsuits and.
Well, you could do
liabilities for burning toes off.
You could remember that the old WWE type of match, like an Inferno match, where they just line the ring with fire.
Yeah,
you don't got to get lava, but just set some matches on the ground or.
Only problem is the boards are made out of wood. wood catches on fire. So there's that.
That's a good point.
But yeah, foot foul line cams. We had it. We had it on the camera. I don't know.
Well, we have dog eye cameras, but Corey's just doesn't know how to use them.
Well, the dog eye cam wouldn't catch it. We need them right on the line. We need LED walls, so when you step on the line, the entire walls around you just set off an alarm like sirens, like woo, woo, woo. All right, here we go. It's time to get serious, Jake. Final match of this broadcast.
Red Sub-Zero Tempests on yellow Sub-Zero Glaciers. Wally, you know the difference between the two?
Yes. Cool. One is a darker color than the other.
Donald Cup with the mechanics of all time. That's funny. That's good. That's good, Alex. I like that.
Donald Cup was very close to that line as well.
Yeah, I remember watching him in years past. He comes very close to foot fouling as well, so that's something to keep an eye on in this game.
Steve unable to cut around on the final shot. Wanted more points. Dan Glowski, even though Steve eliminated him, makes his way over. There's the content team yawning. Let's get that on replay. He's very tired. We can slow that replay down.
Please.
That would be nice.
Please do that, Corey.
Can we import some NASCAR sounds into that replay for the yawn as well?
Wow. Just get Lightning McQueen in there. Ka-chow.
That's like one of my favorite things on TikTok. It gets me every single time where it's like lightning strikes the football field twice. It's Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow, ka-chow.
Oh, my God. It's so funny.
I was like, gosh, dang it. They got me again.
I want to see this cool lightning strike.
Yep, that one's hanging on for dear life.
Will it survive one more bag, though? It just does. It's a 10-10 wash.
It was Tempest to fall off the back. No. Tempest. Yeah, all right, whatever. Moving on. No sunglasses, yeah. He did not fare too well the first time we saw him here on the live feeds without his sunglasses, so he left them on the plane. Truck drivers don't belong on planes. They have 100% missed a ton of foot fouls. Whoa, Josh. Getting out of control now. Donald. Put some Mickey Mouse ears on that red zone right now.
Where are we, in Orlando? Because we're in Disney World. Damon Dennis has won his semifinal, so the winner of this will take on none other than Damon Dennis.
Yep, we got our broadcast matchups. Sarah Cassidy will take on Sam Finley. Cheyenne Bubenheim will take on Riley Schaff. Gabriel Clawson will take on Zach Aken. And then Damon Dennis will take on the winner of this one. That is a huge 6 spot right there. Dan trying to think back to whenever he lost to Steve and figure out what went wrong. Incorrect, Clayton. However, there is a rule book you could read. Where can you read that rule book or provide feedback, Jake?
Well, if you want to provide feedback on the new app that we're trying to create, you can go to iPlayCornhole.com/new app. Provide your feedback today.
And maybe we could change the rule to... What do you guys want to change the rule to? Like a warning or go back to the way we had it?
I like the step over. It created cooler shots.
I like the step over as well. Although we have seen some pretty cool shots this year. There's Keegan B. from Australia right there with his long hair.
Good eye, Mike.
He's hooking us up with some Rampage cornhole gear. Jake got a hat.
Yeah.
I got a shirt.
I like hats.
I like shirts.
I like hats, too.
I like marker.
I like dudes who can go through the green glass door. Unfortunately, Steve Schrader cannot, but Donald Cup can.
Yes, yes.
Ooh, there's a good block.
I still stand by it. I think Steve looks like the guy from Happy Gilmore that got the nail stuck in his head.
That is just incredibly messed up as Donald Cup hits an airmail drag. That is crazy. Y'all do shout-outs, says Keegan B.
No, sorry, Keegan, no
sir,
shout-outs.
we do
No
not
shout-outs.
do shout-outs. There's nothing better than somebody commenting when they're in the stands
Yes.
and then watching their reaction to us reading the comment. I got some K9 Unit Kingslayers on the way
Let's
from
go.
my guy Wally.
Let's go, Cooper. Just for that, you're allowed through the green glass door, Cooper.
He's from Maryland. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't like that one.
Pushing the pile closer to the hole. Donald's eventually got to get some type of blocker or something going. That's the problem with throwing faster bags in the seniors division. If you're chasing points, it's hard for you to get back into it. Chris Luke says, Happy 4th of July. Windsor will destroy everyone this weekend. Happy 4th, Chris. Be safe.
I said it on the around the ACL. The Ryan Windsor retirement tour is in full effect. He's going to win pro singles today. Oh, that bag bloop, bloop. He didn't blip with me, Wally. He didn't blip with me as Schrader's fired up.
There's Keegan.
From down under. Rampage cornhole.
Hello, mate.
Put another shrimp on the bobby.
Is that all you know? I'm not going to lie. We were in a diner in Australia after that tournament, and they asked me to do an impression on the spot, and that's exactly where I went with the shrimp on the bar. And they're like, that's terrible. I was like, you put me on the spot.
Crocky, let's go watch some kangaroos and some dingo. It's a little better.
Dingo ate you, baby. Your Aussie accent sucks.
Your face sucks, Cooper.
Whoa, dude. Jake, your play-by-play.
Sorry.
That was color commentary. Sorry. That's my job.
Schrader misses the back block. Donald Cup looking to get himself on the board with 6 rounds to go.
I mean, he's got to hit this push. He's just going airmail.
Wow.
Donald was there for you. I guess he wanted more points to try and cut into that lead, but I think you just got to get first throw and start chipping away.
Now you get nothing and you'll like it.
Nothing.
$10-10 wash. It stays 9-0. Mason says my Aussie accent is amazing. Thank you, Mason.
Hey, there you go. Mason's drunk.
You know, just because of that, Mason, you can go through the green glass door.
No. Mr. Fury can, though.
Oh, yeah. Mason cannot, but Mason Fury can.
Is it Fury or Furry?
Furry.
Yeah, and Renee is spelled R-E-N-E-E. Well, we all know how that happened last
Donald going to go for an N1 at some point?
I mean, you may have to try it. In the famous words of Damon Dennis, you want me to try to knock that one off or not? You got to try it. Speaking of which, he's standing right behind me. I'll go ask him.
Ask him now.
Damon, yours. If I beat Lesson and States and Lesson beat Jake, does that mean I'm better than Jake Brennan? Duh. He is not going for the end one, but he's also not going to get any points out of it. It does not bloop.
No bloop.
How do you spell that?
B-L-O-O-P.
That's bloop. I'm thinking B-L-U-P.
It's not blup. It's bloop.
Maybe B-L-I-P?
Yeah, there you go.
Bloop.
Idiot. Jake. Sorry. Sometimes my accent makes your name sound like a different word.
You know what? Bring me back Anthony.
9-0, and what, 3 missed opportunities for Donald Cup to get on the board at some point?
Facts,
Make it 4.
Jacob Carter. Facts. Oh, there's a block. It's interesting. Schrader misses the back block. Another opportunity to score. I think he's going to get it this time. And he does. Donald Cup on the board. It's 9-4.
Foot foul.
3 rounds to go.
Just kidding. Frankie Loafers makes his way into the building there in the background.
Jake Brandon Shuey says stick.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, bud. It's one of those things, like, I would do it, but I would have to be in Australia. I'm not going to do it here 100%. In Richmond, Virginia.
I mean, that was the thing. It's like, I think I had to board the plane the next morning. I was like, I'm not getting my shoe wet and flying 13 hours.
That sounds awful.
So,
but I don't think I don't know if
it's just bad.
I don't know if I would do it in another person's shoe, though.
That's what I was going to say. The rule is you have to put the shoe on after you're done. I don't know if you have to wear the shoe going into it. So maybe just bring a third shoe.
But did you not have you only bring one pair of shoes with you?
Yeah, I'm not rich. What, you got more than one shoe? One pair of shoes?
No. I just stole a pair. These are my Sup Bros.
So you got Crocs and Sup Bros?
Yeah, but these
aren't even Sup Bros. They're like, how you doing, buddy?
These are $20 at Walmart, okay? So if I can afford another pair of shoes, so can you. As that is a 3 spot for Donald Cup. It is 9-7. It is a 2-point game with 2 rounds to go, Wally. What a way to end it.
I mean, here's the thing. Steve Schrader might be punching his ticket to TV if he could finish this one off without sunglasses. If he gets there, do you go buy sunglasses? Oh, my goodness.
Oof.
This is drama. But, I mean, he's still got work to do. Donald Cup, to be honest with you, Donald Cup should be in the lead here, probably 12 or 13-9.
Right. Did Maya win? No, she did not. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe. Did she win? I don't think so.
Shout out to Wayne Irby there in the background to the left of Donald. Fighting his battle right now with the...
That is a big sigh of relief for Steve Schrader.
The health issues. Glad to see him out here throwing. Got to be in to keep the pressure on. In for 2.
And it is. Steve gets 2 more, and now it's plain and simple. All you got to do, throw a 10, and you are on to TV. Even you can throw a 9. Throw your first bag off. Doesn't matter. Make your next 3, you win.
The final round here. Final chance to do a PPR check. Let's go ahead and do a PPR check. Brought to you by the Green Glass Door. 9.27 for Donald Cup and 9.64 for Steve Schrader. Even his 18.18% 4-bagger can go through the Green Glass Door.
That bag is as good as in with how drippy they are. Oh, Donald wanted that first bag to sit. It did not. Steve collects it. One more bag in the hole will end it. Steve Schrader is in to the ESPN broadcast for senior singles, where he will take on Double D Damon Dennis, one of the greatest seniors to ever do it. Great comeback attempt from Donald Cup, but it does not matter. It is the truck driver, Steve Schrader's day. Congratulations to him.
These guys have battled before. Steve Schrader, we've been talking about him all season. It's about time to hand over the torch from Damon Dennis to Steve Schrader. Take a look at the scoring history here. Steve Schrader started early, then Donald Cup with a furious comeback in round 9 and 10. Ultimately, though, it belongs to Steve Schrader, 11-7. We have all our matchups figured out for seniors, juniors, and women's. Damon Dennis will take on Steve Schrader. Gabriel Clawson will take on Zach Aken. Sarah Cassidy against Sam Finley, and Cheyenne Bubenheim against Riley Shaw.
All right, Wally, and that is going to do it for our first broadcast of the afternoon. We're going to take a little bit of a break, cut the stream, and we'll be back here at 2 p.m. Eastern time for coverage of pro singles. It is going to be a crazy time. Wally, final takeaway from women's juniors and seniors.
Man, it's good to be back. The action was good. The pacing was actually pretty good. I enjoyed everything that we saw. Round limited format, though, definitely playing a factor. Just got a chance to see ourselves a little foot foul, a little drama. It's got everything, man. Good first broadcast of the weekend. We're going to take a break. We will see you guys back at 2 o'clock for singles action. We'll reveal our picks then. Tune in. You don't want to miss it.